Listening and everybody joining on Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all. It's Thursday, Friday Light. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Fantastic. How are you?
Some type of word?
Yeah?
I don't know which one yet.
Not radio friendly?
No. Maybe it could be. Oh, Lord.
You're here, though.
I am here.
Yeah?
Yeah, did you have a good day yesterday? Good night?
It was pretty darn fantastic.
Yeah?
It was one of those days where I was struggling to do a lot of things. So I would okay, I'm going to do 30 minutes doing this, 30 minutes of doing that, 30 minutes and and by 4 o'clock I need to shower, I need to da-da-da-da-da. It it was very all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's good because I got a lot done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm working on a painting for tomorrow's giveaway.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it might be one of the coolest paintings I've ever done.
Oh,
it's
that's
gonna
awesome.
Be so neat.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Make sure to go to Facebook Live, KDQN921 on Facebook. Like, share, comment, like John Baldwin and Vox Poe just did. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
And you'll get put into the drawing to win that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's an Arkansas-themed painting.
It is an Arkansas-themed painting.
So all you Okies, you can still win if you like Arkansas a lot.
Yeah. Or you have somebody in the family that might like this certain painting. I don't want to give it away just yet, but we'll show it tomorrow morning online.
Awesome. Sweet.
Yeah. How was your evening, though?
Oh, it was all right. Yeah, didn't really do a whole lot yesterday, or I'm trying to think. Yeah, really nothing.
We had steak at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So.
That was rough.
Yeah.
It always is. Yeah, we let's see here. Watched some Breaking Bad. We're near the finale of that, and still no Last of Us. We just got to. I know we got to, but
It's something to look forward to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from that, little video game-age, little chilling, lasagna for dinner. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I cannot complain.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I watched the new Mandalorian last night, and it was the shortest episode yet. In total, it was 26 minutes of actual airtime.
What?
Yeah. I was really disappointed in that.
Let's put it on Disney, right? Disney Plus or whatever.
Yeah. And
So it's just a 27-minute episode. It's usually an hour show, right?
Yeah. Usually it's anywhere from 45 minutes to 58, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started doing a little bit of research on it, just seeing what people think about this season so far. We're only 4 episodes in, but it seems to be pretty divided.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of my favorite shows, if not, and I feel bad complaining about it.
Right. Yeah, it's weird. 27 minutes is
Yeah,
weird for your drama show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they do that too? It's a lot of shows are doing that. They just choose this one's only going to be, 7 minutes.
Yeah. And usually with the other 2 seasons, each episode, they're doing something different, but there's still an underlying theme or mission to it. And this one, it's just, you don't really understand what's going on, what the point of it's going to be.
Right.
It's just wacky.
It is.
Disappointed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just keep saying to myself, the next episode will be better.
Right.
And then hopefully it will.
I think it will.
Yeah.
It should be better than 27 minutes worth.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. 27 minutes of plot holes and things that just don't make sense.
That's the way it goes.
If I can explain something to you, there's a world that they're living in that's almost all desert, and they're safe there, this covenant of Mandalorians. And there's one lady who's she's the head of all of them, and she's always working in a forge making this Mandalorian steel for armor. She's always in there. Anytime you see her, she's making armor.
Oh, yeah, this is Star Wars, by the way.
Yes, yeah, it is
People
Star
listening,
Wars.
This is all Star Wars nerd
I'm
nonsense.
almost done.
All right.
But you look at all the Mandalorians that are living there, they're all in really old, worn down gear that's just been sandblasted by the dunes, and it's all garbage.
Yeah.
So what is she doing in there the whole time?
And she's the leader?
She's the leader, yeah.
Huh.
And not a single one of those Mandalorians except Din Djarin is wearing Mandalorian steel.
Okay.
So I'm like, what is she doing in there the whole time?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that's suspicious.
It seems like a plot hole to me in a way.
Oh,
or maybe
okay.
not necessarily a plot hole, but it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe it will be revealed that the Mandalorians are not in her best interest.
Yeah.
She's working with somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, now that would be kind of cool.
She's working with, this is after Star Wars, right?
It is after Return of the Jedi, I believe.
Right. So who are they fighting? Or like, what's the...
It's really just kind of, there's the New Republic, right?
Okay, yeah, those are the good guys, right?
Yeah, but it really just yeah, it is. It really just focuses on the Mandalorian and he's wanting to, he took his helmet off, which Mandalorians aren't supposed to do. It's against their creed.
Yeah.
So, he has to redeem himself, which he's done. I don't know. It's just a whole mess of things.
Sounds like it.
It's good,
I
though.
don't know.
I mean,
Boba Fett was cool. Just
Boba
leave
Fett
it at
was
that.
cool.
Everybody's like trying to extrapolate. I know it's a favorite show of yours, but my gosh,
Yeah.
you just take one thing and just make an entire whole new show out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought, I thought Boba Fett was cool. That was fine.
He is
you
cool.
know?
And I watched the Disney show. I haven't finished it, the Boba Fett show, and I thought
They
it
got a
was...
Boba Fett show.
They did. They did a spin-off of that. I actually thought it was quite good. I never finished it, though, and like I told you a few weeks ago, they had the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda in that series, and not a lot of people watched that series.
Yeah.
So there was some missing plot lines there as well.
I see.
It's just, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I don't know. It's like you would think, okay, cool and space and all that stuff, but it's just never really grabbed me,
Yeah.
I watched one of the newer movies, I guess, with y'all, I think. I
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah.
That was really bad. I
Yeah.
thought that was a bad movie.
I wonder which one that was.
Yeah. I don't know. It was one with the girl. The girl is
Yeah.
basically Skywalker.
I wonder if that was the last one, because I thought the last one was terrible.
Yeah. And then you had the stormtrooper guy that has a mind or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bobby Fetter?
Yeah, something like that.
Fetter.
Something like that.
Here's the thing. I'm not so convinced that if you're doing a 10-episode season or an 8-episode season, that you should have different directors for each episode. I think you start to kind of lose it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way shows have classically been.
Yeah.
Yeah, each episode usually has a director.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
like Game of
different one.
Thrones.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
they
Yeah.
did. Yep,
Good
and
point.
all of them. Yeah,
Good point.
Seinfeld. Is a good example
I
there.
didn't realize
Yeah.
that. That seems like, in my mind, it'd be all disjointed, as they're trying to tell a single story. But
Yeah.
I guess you still got the same writer, producer, creator kind of mastermind behind it. So, yeah, you can make sense. You can throw a bone to a bunch of different directors
Yeah.
and have
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
And some are better at other things than others. So, like, there might be a director who's able to set up real quick and get it done really fast, or there's a guy who, is a pleasure to work with, or
Yeah.
something like
Sure.
that. You can get really bad and good reputations
Yeah.
as a director in Hollywood.
And this 27-minute episode, really quick, was actually directed by Carl Weathers, which makes me feel even worse because I love him.
Who
Carl
couldn't
And
love
Weathers.
him?
I know, he's wonderful.
Tell me who doesn't love him. I'll call their mother. and say,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, I'll cut him some slack, I guess. Yeah.
It was a bad episode, though.
I wouldn't say it was bad. It was just, I don't know. It was questionable.
We'll see. It was a season premiere, right?
No,
No.
we're in episode 4 now.
Ah,
Yeah.
never mind. But I was listening on the way here, and 27 minutes seems like a bit of a cop-out.
It's a little, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't agree with it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's directors who get a bad rap for always doing a sad show.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, who are like, they always do the episode of Becker or something like that with Ted Danson back in the day,
Yeah.
or Cheers, where there's like a cancer scare or something.
Yeah.
That's what
He
they get
knows
known for that.
particular director.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
That's the sad guy.
That's
Let
the
him
sad
come
guy.
in.
Yeah, when you need a tearjerker, you call him.
When I was reading up on some Breaking Bad, I feel like I did catch some comments from people where they're like, "Well, so and so did that episode, and that's why there's this goofy part in it, or
Yeah.
something like that."
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is one of the biggest ones where it's like you can tell within the first few minutes this is a filler episode.
Yeah,
They
there we go,
had lots of
episode.
filler episodes. Near the end, though, I don't think it was season 5. I don't think there's any room for no filler. Each episode is jam packed.
Yeah. See, with a show like that has, quite a few episodes in a season, I think fillers are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
not an 8-episode season.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, even with the hour-long drama, you got like 18 episodes. It's like, whew,
Yeah.
that's all. It's so much. That's why Allie keeps watching it and being like, "I don't want you to miss the part." And I'm like, "I don't care. There's enough
So
parts.
long.
There's so many parts. Please keep it going."
There'll be a
Yeah.
flashback in the next episode, or it'll be
Yeah.
referenced a million times
Yeah.
over by then. Yeah.
Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Always have it going, so that
Yeah.
when I come, I just want to see the ending. Isn't that why you watch a show? It's
Yeah.
just for the ending.
Yeah, or I guess nowadays the beginning.
Yeah.
Again, my consistent complaint is I'm tired of these cliffhangers right at the end of the
Yeah.
show, where I'm just left like. And that's why I can't blame anybody for binge watching, sitting down and watching 4 hours of a show or a whole season. I mean, you
Yeah.
want to. It's like a movie at that
Yeah.
point. You want to just catch the ending of this thing.
Yeah, for sure. Especially Breaking Bad. Like in this last season, at the end of every episode, it's like,
Always
you can't
something.
can't end it there.
Yeah.
Absolutely can't end it there. It's 12 at night. Let's move it to the bedroom and
Yeah.
watch it on the TV in there.
Was
and fall
that the
asleep.
show that pioneered that? You think? Or
I
what
think it
was
was close.
It was
Yeah?
close. Yeah. I want to say Oz kind of did that.
I don't know. I think Oz had a nice bow at the end of every
it? Okay,
episode.
maybe.
Deadwood had a nice bow at the end of every episode. Sopranos, The Wire. Each episode was an episode, and then it's
Yeah.
like I can really say Breaking Bad is the first one that came out where it was like, like
Gotta
watching
watch
that
the next one.
Yeah, yeah. Watching it week to week was torturous. Yeah, for a
And it
second.
ends with a big cliffhanger, and then the next, at the beginning of the next episode, usually a little bit of a letdown or
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, everything's fine. Don't
Right.
worry, the bomb didn't go off.
Yes.
Like, well, I knew it wasn't going to go
yeah,
off,
I
but
didn't-
why couldn't
yeah.
you have said that
Yeah.
at the end of the episode?
Right.
Instead of making me wait a whole week. Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I've had times. I mean, The Last of Us. Let's be honest. I love it. I want to watch the last 2 episodes. It's a fantastic, amazing show. I have no reason not to watch the last 2 episodes. But when you got to wait a week, and then you have 1 week episode, then I'm like, ugh,
Yeah,
like,
it throws you off, huh?
it throws me off a little bit, and then like I got 2 episodes I got to watch, and I'm very intent on it. Here they're very good, but I saw a screenshot from one of the episodes, and I was right. I knew I guessed from the very beginning what was going to happen, and I saw a screenshot of it. I was like, yep, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Nice. We watched some Good, the Bad, the Ugly last night. Just couldn't.
some.
Just some, well, yeah. That's like a 3
Yeah.
episode kind of in modern terms, I guess. So, yeah, just scrolling through Amazon Prime, and there it was, and then you see the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. You see the movie
have
poster
to
on
watch
screen.
it, yeah.
You start whistling the song or something, or you start like acting like Tuco,
Yeah.
to your baby, and then you might as well just put it on at that
I'm
point.
so violent for a baby, Patrick. All
Maybe
the
a
times where it goes, and the guy goes,
Yeah.
like that. That's all the violence in that movie.
But still, Eli Wallace as Tuco, I just gotta say, one of the best on-screen characters so far. This version was like, I saw scenes in this movie I'd never seen in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly before, like some kind of extended edition. Like, there's
Director's cut.
the director's cut. Maybe there was one that struck me out that was a little weird, a little goofy, and I see why they took it out of the main edition. It was when, if you remember, Blondie leaves Tuco out in the desert. He's like, you know what? I just realized you're never going to be worth more than a couple of grand. And
Yeah.
he's like, hey, town's just 70 miles away.
Yeah.
And leaves Tuco out there. And Tuco somehow stumbles across like some old, like, bandit members of his or something.
Yeah.
He like walks in with like a rooster in his hand. He's like plucking it off,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and he's talking
Talking.
about how he wants to get everybody rich and how sad it must be to be poor.
Yeah.
And then they like come down on a rope from a hole in the cave or something.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
You never saw that?
Never saw that before.
What?
No.
That's in the base movie.
It can't
Base
be.
movie. It
I've
is.
never seen that.
Yeah, he's plucking the chickens and he's like, "Oh, I'm so lonely," and they come
Yeah,
roping down.
I promise I have never. Now I have
Yeah,
it
I
on
do have
DVD.
seen that. And then he, what does he do? What does he do? Does he kill one of them?
No.
No. Okay.
No, Blondie does like instantly.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
And of course, he uses them just as distractions.
Sure.
So Blondie shoots him with the 3 bullets he's able to put in the gun, and then
Yeah.
turns around and there's Tuco sitting there.
Right. Yeah. It's great. You you
Somehow I
must have
missed
just
it.
omitted it.
I don't
you
know.
or got bathroom break during every time you watched it.
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there have been movies where I just had to leave in the same part.
Yeah, start again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember that part vividly.
But I'm sure we'll be finishing that tonight or tomorrow
Sweet.
or some point. So
Jenna's still never watched it.
I haven't. I tried last summer, and the opening credits were just like a whole movie in itself.
Yeah.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'll wait till later.
It's directed by like Italians and stuff.
Yeah.
They take the time with everything that we do.
Yeah.
That movie has really nice shoes.
yeah. Real hairy. You can look. You like start looking. It's like none of these are from the South. These are from the Southwest. Yeah.
No.
I just wanted to point this out really quick. So the concept of binge watching obviously started on Netflix, and the first series that they released in one drop, all episodes, was House of Cards.
Oh yeah.
But as far as like Netflix reveal list of the first shows viewers ever binge watched, number 1 is Breaking Bad.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it.
Yeah.
House of Cards. That was the one with
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, and was like a documentary on the day, the average day of the life of a U.S. congressman, right?
Man, that show was so good.
Really?
I
Good.
loved it.
Yeah.
It was pretty wild. Like he was like
So
killing
wild.
people later on.
Yeah, he
wasn't
was.
Yeah.
I mean, like pushing people in front of subways and trying to like he
Yeah, like
got
a
to be
main
vice
character.
president. Yeah.
Like a main character that you've been watching for like a whole season. You just I respect that. I respect it when any
Yeah.
show or movie does that. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, that was definitely one of those shows that left me feeling like a little on edge,
Yeah.
where I had to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
it was so
like,
good.
Like No Country Man.
Yeah,
No Country for Old Men. When Llewellyn dies, spoiler alert, and it's not even really. You
don't see it.
You don't see it.
Yeah,
it's not like
discussed.
Yeah. His wife doesn't hold his head as he's dying. Llewellyn, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I love you." No, you just roll up. He's been killed by gangsters. Like
Yeah.
he's just flat on the ground.
Yeah.
Your hero. Your hero the whole time.
But the movie does such a good job. You know that his clock is ticking.
yeah,
yeah.
You know that he's not gonna make it. You know.
Let's see, man.
Josh Brolin.
I don't know. So he escapes. He's in that Texas town. He shoots up Anton Chigurh. Anton Chigurh shoots him up. He makes it over, throws the satchel, thinking, okay, he's going to return to that. He gets into Mexico, gets bandaged up, makes it back past the border, and then he's like, all right, I'm going to Odessa, right? He knows where the money's at. He's survived so much.
Yeah.
And then randoms take him out.
Yeah.
Like nameless, faceless people, So that's, I don't know. You can see it coming after you've watched it, but I think when you're first sitting down and watch it, you're like, this is my guy. This is definitely my guy.
I just had a bad feeling about him the whole time.
That's true. All right, let's do some weather.
Okay.
It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number 1 country.
All right, taking a look at the weather for today. We do have a 20% chance of showers and really just drizzle today. Mostly cloudy with a high near 81.
What?
Yeah, south winds 25 miles per hour. Tonight, a 50% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms with increasing clouds and a low of 63. That's happening. Friday, where's it at? 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 7 a.m. Some of these storms could be severe, a high near 73. So it all kind of got pushed and rolled over. So they're really thinking tomorrow is going to be the day. New rainfall amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible, so probably going to get dumped on. Friday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, so should be wrapping up. And Saturday, sunny with a high near 71. Sunday, sitting at just a 20% chance of showers, so very well could have a pretty clear weekend. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, all of next week, looking like sunny skies.
All right.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a little thunderstorm rolling through.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been rainy.
Yeah, I felt it for the first time yesterday, y'all, where I was like, ugh, I feel it. It's gross. I feel
Yeah.
it in my body.
Well, it's so
humid.
humid.
And last night I stepped outside one last time. It was like 8:30. The bugs.
Yeah.
The bug noises. It's like I haven't heard that. They've been, now they're out.
They are.
It was like deafening, the bugs last night. Just chirping, and
Yeah. Now you got
vibrating. And
to be careful when you're walking out your doors now, because spiders like to make webs in the night.
yeah.
And you walk through them, and then you got a giant spider crawling all over you.
What a oh man, I want to call that spider so many names I can't say on the what a bad guy that spider would be to make a big web in my doorway.
Man, I still remember last year, I think I talked about it on the radio, but my husband was letting the dogs out and in the morning, and he walked into a giant spider web, and I know what that spider looked like back there. It was like an orb weaver, and she was giant.
Yeah.
And he walks into it and he's freaking out, gets inside into the bathroom to see where the webs are, and he sees the spider on him. I think on his head or something.
Yeah.
Knocks it off. She crawls into the sink or under the sink. And I'm like, well, this is great. I have a giant spider in my bathroom now.
Yeah.
So later that day, I remember walking in, turning the light on, and she was in the sink. And it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, I bet. She was in the sink the other day?
No, this was last summer.
Oh. I thought
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
But I mean, it scared me, and I got her into a cup, and she somehow got out of the cup. And I mean, I'm talking like she was like not quite like a banana spider, but dang near close in size.
Right.
Ugh.
That sounds gross.
Yeah.
Those are big, nasty looking spiders.
Yes.
But they are if they get set up in your yard somewhere kind of cool, then they're nice little. I think they're nice little like pet spiders. You can go over there and feed them a little bug or something.
Yeah.
And they make really cool webs, and they look really cool. I like watching a spider eat. Who doesn't
do
like watching a
too.
spider eat?
Yeah. And obviously, they're good for pests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Bye. We
Boys,
have to get out of
girls.
here. Yeah, we do. It's 6:30. We got to collate. We got to get our minds straight. We got so much stuff going on today. Your game of themes is happening at 7:20. We give away the clue. We got some live visiting going on today. Trivia. It's all still there. So we're gonna come back to you with it. It's time for the 6:30 Block Ag Vantage Report and the rest. We will be right back with the Brew Crew.
At Pruitt's Foods in DeQueen, they understand that quality product and a quality shopping experience go hand in hand, which is why Pruitt's takes such pride in their meat department. From choicest whole meat selections, experienced butchers, quality cuts, and excellent service, to daily low prices and special holiday deals. By the way, if you're at Pruitt's Foods and don't see something you need in their meat department, just ask for an available butcher to assist you. That's Pruitt's Foods in DeQueen, located on Colin Ray Drive and available for online grocery pickup at pruittsfoods.com.
Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center is located at 151 College Drive in DeQueen. Every classroom has a low child-to-staff ratio, which means your child will receive more one-on-one interaction with teachers. Every classroom has daily lesson plans and schedules that help prepare children for kindergarten. For more information on programs at Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, contact Betty Edwards at 584-3416 extension 2.
Rice prices still climbing. Hello, I'm Scotty Woodson on the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Noon Market Report. March corn at $6.74 1/4, down 4 1/4, with May corn at $6.72 1/2, down 3 3/4. March soybeans at $15.19, down 3/4, with May soybeans at $15.10 1/2, down 3 1/4. March wheat at $7.61 3/4, down 3, with May wheat at $7.72 1/4, down 2 3/4. March cotton at $85.83, up 46. May cotton at $86.13, up 13. March rice at $18.14 1/2, up 24 1/2 cents, with May rice at $18.45, up 25 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. February live cattle at $161.20, up 40. April live cattle at $164.02 1/2, up 32 1/2. March feeder cattle at $187.25, up 80, with April feeder cattle at $191.42 1/2, up 70. February lean hogs at $75.90, down 2 1/2, with April hogs at $83.45, down 62 1/2. That's your EAB Noon Market Report, brought to you by Pico Foods. Now buying corn and Milo direct from local producers in Arkansas, Alabama, Missouri, and Mississippi. Farmers, before you book your 23-24 corn and Milo, call Pico Foods. Pico Foods is buying both new crop and stored corn and Milo right now at competitive prices. The 8th largest poultry producer in the U.S. and a 4th-generation family-owned business, Pico Foods believes in supporting local producers, so they buy corn and Milo from farmers year-round and at always competitive prices. Call today. In Arkansas and Missouri, David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, contact Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Let's say you're presented a stock which yields a guaranteed 82% return. You'd put your money in it, right? That magical stock is called Farm Radio, and for our advertisers, it is pure gold. 82% of farmers listen to their trusted farm radio station at least 4 days a week. The moral of the story? Farm radio pays dividends, and both the listener and the advertiser lived happily ever after. This message brought to you by the National Association of Farm Broadcasting.
At the sale on Saturday, March 18th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 732 head of cattle on offer. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $250 to a high of $290. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $240 to a high of $285. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $230 to a high of $270. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $220 to a high of $240. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $185 to a high of $215. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $165 to $190, and over 800-pound steers sold from $160 to $175. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds ranged from $230 to a high of $282. 3 to 4 weight heifers brought $220 to a high of $270. 4 to 5 weight heifers sold from $200 to a high of $215. 5 to 6 weight heifers ranged from $185 to a high of $205. 6 to 7 weight heifers brought $170 to $189. 7 to 8 weight heifers sold from $150 to $165, and over 800-pound heifers brought $140 to $155. Packer cows sold from $52 to $106. Packer bulls ranged from $90 to $119. Stocker cows brought $750 to $1475. Cow-calf pairs ranged from $1250 to $2050. Replacement heifers sold from $175 to $220. Bottle calves ranged from $200 to $250. Goats brought $110 to $125, and horses sold from $550 to a high of $600. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, March 18th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale Saturday morning, 10:30 at J&J Livestock. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Come on out to Hochatown Saloon and experience their restaurant for lunch, dinner, and Sunday brunch. Discover their live music Friday evenings at the nightclub. Visit www.hochatownSaloon.com for more information and ticket prices. There's something always going on at Hochatown Saloon. Bring your friends and see the 2-story big screen TV. Cold drinks, delicious food, entertainment, and fun times are in store at Hochatown Saloon, located in the heart of Hochatown.
As a business built by a farming family, DeQueen Auto Group recognizes the importance of National Agriculture Week. During this week, we celebrate the abundance that agriculture provides our country with every day. America was built on farming, and without such, our country wouldn't be where it is. Now more than ever, the world needs people pursuing careers in agriculture to feed, fuel, and clothe a growing population. DeQueen Auto Group salutes farmers and agriculturalists locally and across the country. From one farming family to the next, DeQueen Auto Group is proud to serve you.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Hi, this is Casey Nichols, Superintendent of the Ashdown School District. We would like to remind you that if you reside outside of the Ashdown School District and want to enroll your child in Ashdown Public Schools, you have until May 1st to apply under the Arkansas Public Schools Choice Act. Please take advantage of this opportunity for your child to have a new start in a new home where we invest in the future one student at a time. Ashdown is a district of choice, excellence, and opportunity. We believe that great schools are vital to strong, thriving communities. Working together, we strive for our students to be well prepared and ready to fulfill their potential and achieve their dreams. Applications are available at the District Administration Office at 751 Rankin Street, or you may call and request information at 870-898-3208. Please remember, all applications must be delivered or postmarked no later than May 1st to enroll in August. We are Ashdown.
Farming is hard work, but as any farmer will tell you, it's good work. Davis Feed in Ashdown knows that it's important work. It's National Agriculture Week. Agriculture is America's most important industry. America's farmers, ranchers, and growers are some of our nation's greatest assets. Not only do we rely on agriculture for our food, feed, fiber, and fuel, our agricultural producers preserve our environment and help drive our national economy. Spring and planting season is coming. Davis Feed, located at 371 East Main in Ashdown, has a full line of lawn and garden products, garden plants, seeds, fertilizers, and lime. Let Davis Feed in Ashdown help you with all your lawn and gardening needs this spring.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. When looking for a funeral care provider, nothing is more important than selecting a funeral home that understands family. At Wilkerson Funeral Home, caring for families is our highest priority. Wilkerson has been family owned and operated by the Wilkerson family since 1929. We know how to treat families with care and professionalism. At Wilkerson's, you'll find our family committed to caring for your family. Come by today and let us help you plan for the future. Wilkerson Funeral Home, offering dependable professional service since 1929.
All right, we are back live, and it's time, my friends, for Jennifer's Pro Tips. It's brought to you by Healthcare Express. Healthcare Express, excited to announce that they will be hosting the DeQueen Street Dance in downtown DeQueen on May 13th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. They have live music, dancing, arts, crafts, shopping, food, and fun. And they're looking for non-perishable food items, of course, to be donated to the American Legion and help bring awareness to their mission. So check them out. Again, May 13th, 5 to 9 p.m. It's also brought to you by the great, the one, the only Harris Drug and Gifts. Harris Drug and Gifts at 205 DeQueen Avenue, 870-584-3522. Your hometown pharmacy, been family ran in DeQueen for over 50 years, so check them out with their bridal registry, free gift wrapping, free local delivery, gifts for everyone in the family, as well as your usual pharmacy finds. So Harris Drug and Gifts, Healthcare Express, we appreciate it. Jen's Pro Tips, what do you have for us today?
This one, Greg is going to super duper love.
Uh-oh.
All right. I went ahead and used the waffle machine again today.
Oh, no.
Yes, and this time it did not turn into a disaster.
Okay.
All right, I went to Walmart yesterday. We were talking about cookies, so I got myself some Nestle Toll House cookies.
Oh, yes.
Then I thought, what if I put them in the waffle maker?
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at that. Look how beautiful those are.
They look interesting.
They do look interesting. They
Yeah.
should. The taste should not be any different.
The taste should be there,
But they've got like a little bit of a crust on them.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's, let's see here. All right, popping it in.
Yeah.
Old Toll House.
Hopefully they're cooked all the way through. Looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting way to have a cookie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you can give me your honest thoughts. Not a fan?
No.
No.
No,
all right.
No, I'm not a fan. It tastes okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the texture, it's like it's hard on the outside, and I'm not sure if it's completely cooked on the inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. Going to the phone lines, he hung up. It says Greg Revels, but he hung up.
Oh, I don't know.
Call back, G Revs.
It looks like it's cooked all the way through. You're just being picky.
Am
no,
I?
No.
Am
I don't
I?
think I'd actually make them like this all the time, but I think it would be kind of fun for kids.
Yeah.
I say that for everything that doesn't work out great.
Yeah. Kids will eat it. Kids will shove anything in that
Mhm.
hole of theirs.
Waffle chocolate chip cookies. I don't know.
No.
No. Okay. Well, we'll see
I'm
what
sorry.
Greg thinks. Don't be sorry.
Yeah.
We have to have honest reviews.
Yeah.
On this kind of stuff.
Well, the thing, I mean, it's not bad by any means, but if you're
Mhm.
going to take the old Toll House, I'd rather just bake them up into
Yeah.
regular. That is not like worth it to me
Yeah.
to throw it in the waffle maker for time.
Yeah.
And then also, how long does it take to bake cookies? Like if you're
Not
baking,
very long.
Yeah. If you're baking cookies in a rush,
Mhm.
something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something is wrong in your life. Don't
I
worry
agree.
about the cookies if you're in a rush.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, the taste is fine.
You lose the softness and the chewiness if you cooked them in the oven.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even these, they don't take long. They take like 9 to 10 minutes to cook in the oven.
Right.
Yeah.
They taste like cookies.
Mhm.
They taste good.
Mhm.
But the texture,
The texture.
and all that I love in a cookie is not quite there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, but again, for like kids and stuff, I mean, they'll
It's
go
kinda
crazy
fun.
over that. It
Yeah.
is a little fun. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
John Baldwin says try a cinnamon roll in the waffle maker.
That was the first one we
That
did.
was the first one. That was insanely good.
Mhm.
Incredible. You can go to Jen Albert on Facebook and
Mhm.
see them.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
But if you have more suggestions,
Mhm.
let me know because I'll try anything except brownie batter.
Right. So she tried cinnamon rolls.
Mhm.
That was amazing.
That was really good.
She tried the omelet.
Yes.
That was incredibly
That was
good.
so
that was
good.
so good. And then you tried the brownies. That didn't work out.
No, that was.
But you guys said they tasted good,
They
right?
tasted fine. I think it was a user error.
Okay.
Also, the brownie mix that I got was only 99 cents, and it was a
Mm.
brand I didn't recognize.
Yeah,
so that could be questionable as well.
Got you.
And I didn't use enough Pam spray.
Right.
Mhm.
And you may love the texture of that cookie. For me personally,
Yeah.
something about just the regular way
Yes.
is better.
These are very different. They are
Yeah.
crunchy and
Mhm.
soft on the inside,
Mhm.
whereas if you cooked them in the oven, they'd just be soft all over.
Now, my suggestion to make those better.
Yeah.
Can you make it like can you fit a
Yes.
whole thing?
Yes.
Like a whole waffle cookie? And then I would let it sit.
Okay.
I would let it sit for 10 minutes to maybe try and.
It does continue cooking once you take it out of whatever cooking method you're using.
Right. So you have to eat it fast?
No,
Or
not necessarily. It's really best to let them sit for a while.
Right. To let them sit so that
Mhm.
the softness and the hardness can kind of find each other a little bit.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, a little crumbly right
Mm-hmm.
now. You know what I mean? I bet if you let them sit for a little while. So still there. I want you to try it again.
I will. I want
a cookie
Okay.
waffle.
I'll do that on our next break for sure.
Yeah.
I've got like 22 more cookies left to
Okay.
make.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, send suggestions to me of anything you want me to try in the waffle maker.
Yeah, please do. We try it live on air here.
I should just bring the waffle maker in here.
Probably. Do it for like a little cooking show.
Yeah.
Cooking with Jen
Cooking with Jen.
in the waffle maker.
I'm trying to picture myself like in the apocalypse. All I have is a waffle maker
Yeah.
and one outlet that still magically works.
And a paper clip.
And a
then
paper clip.
And that's all the ingredients you have, and you make like a beautiful meal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Patrick's wife, Caitlin,
Mhm.
she's quite proficient at cooking with the toaster.
Mm-hmm.
Like cooking things, she'll lay it on the side or
Yeah.
cook something over top of it. Yeah. The toaster, underrated cooking utensil in your house, not just toast.
I do not own a toaster still.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
I
forgot.
asked for one for my birthday.
You got nothing. You get nothing.
Get nothing.
I have a Chinese knockoff toaster that every time you turn it on, it smells like burning plastic.
Oh no.
Yeah. Still use it.
Yikes.
I mean,
I
it gets the job done.
I saw some rage bait yesterday of somebody pouring just straight up pancake batter into a toaster.
Ooh.
I don't think that's
No, I don't.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
But-
easy hack.
Yeah, they
to
just
ruin
want
your toaster.
They want to make you mad, so you go and comment and
Right.
make them money.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with those game ads. Those are
Yes.
ridiculous. Like mobile game ads. They're just designed to make you like,
Yeah.
download the game to try and beat it. But then it's not the game.
It's never the
It's not
same.
the game that you're watching the
Exactly.
video of. It's insane.
I've fallen for that way too many times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure. Well, there you have it. Jen's Pro tips.
Yeah.
Cookies in the waffle maker.
Cookies in the waffle maker.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep trying at it this morning though.
I haven't hurt your feelings, have I?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm kind of siding with you. If I had a waffle maker at home, I would not use it to make cookies.
Right.
Unless I had kids over or something, then that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a little fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we got a couple minutes before we get into your power trivia, of course. Greg Revels had called. I don't know what that was about. I answered it too late, and then it was just a dial tone. So, G Revs, if you want to call back, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. He's probably making sure he has some waiting for him.
Oh, is that right? Don't
Yeah.
eat them all.
Don't eat
them all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we haven't said it yet, but Lance Reddick has passed away. Of course, he was in The Wire.
Mhm.
He was in Oz.
Yep.
He was in some of the new Marvel movies, I think, or something, right? Or John Wick. He was
John
in.
Wick
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
He was great in John Wick.
Right. So, rest in peace to him. I'm not sure. He
Mhm.
seemed like the healthiest guy. So, I don't know what happened there. I don't even know if it's like revealed yet.
I don't know, but he looks so young.
He does.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Again, if you have not watched The Wire,
I have not.
You need to. You
Mhm.
need to watch The Wire. It is such a good like cop and gangster show.
Mhm.
Whichever one you like, it hits both.
Yeah.
So you get to see the gangsters do the crime and then the cop investigating it. Like, I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put that on today.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
Wirt.
Never heard a bad thing about it.
Yeah, it's one of the HBO's first big hits, of course.
Yeah. Is this all rage bait here? Because I thought I saw something that said Nick Cannon dead at 32 or something.
Nick
Or
Cannon,
dad.
dad of 12, wishes he had kid with his co-star to make it 13, that lucky number. Yeah, this is all nonsense.
How does
that's
that guy
being,
pay for child support?
well, enough money, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's
guess
hustling.
he hosts some shows.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
hosts some shows. And
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
It will be very hard soon, though. Once he runs out of things to do.
Yeah.
Then he's got to get a job at the old Easy Mart.
Imagine every baby mama in one weekend's like, hey, can you watch the kid? Kids. And he's
Yeah.
like got 12 of them running around in his house.
Yeah. All from different. Like, it's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is.
Good morning, David Pogue. Good morning, Bubba Norris, Cecil Horry, Vox Poe, John Baldwin. We appreciate y'all joining us here on Facebook Live. It's time. We got to get into your genuine RV power trivia. We will be right back.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
Flooring is a crucial part of any home or business. It's the first contact a person has with your space, and first impressions are always important. The experts at Carter Adams Flooring can help you find just the right flooring for your home or office, creating a space reflecting quality and style. Stop by our new Carter Adams Flooring location at 1206 South Park Drive in Broken Bow, or shop online at carteradamsflooring.com. Love your space with flooring from Carter Adams Flooring.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
apply. Foreman School salutes National Agriculture Week.
At FHS, we are focused on reaching our goals by providing opportunities for students to be successful. Foreman High is dedicated to developing students' individual talents, critical thinking skills, and technology skills to prepare them for the changing world. Continuous commitment to improvement ensures students will be well-rounded, self-directed, lifelong learners. By collaboratively promoting high expectations, stakeholders share in the responsibility of making certain that all belong, all teach, all learn, and all succeed.
Now's the time to get a great deal on a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the new K-Ride Comfort System. The Series delivers a quality cut and an exceptional ride. Right now, get a Kubota Z200 Series mower with the K-Ride Comfort System for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
That's right. It's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Try out their website. Go to genuinerv.com today. 642-2190. That's the number to call. 642-3637. 898-3624 if you're in Little River County. Jen's going to read a question. You're going to call those numbers. If you get it correct, well, you win yourself breakfast and a car wash token, compliments of McDonald's and Mr. Clean here in DeQueen. So let's get it. What is the question for today?
All right, I got a bit of a hard one.
Okay.
The first modern one of these was released in the early 1920s, but before its release, people would use things like boiling water to hopefully achieve the same effect. What is it?
Okay.
The first modern one of these was released in the early 1920s, but before its release, people would use things like boiling water to hopefully achieve the same effect.
642-2190.
The first modern one of these was released in the early 1920s, but before its release, people would use things like boiling water to hopefully achieve the same effect. Achieve in quotation marks.
Achieve. Yes. Like hopefully they would do it. Okay. Let's see here. It's a bun. Ooh, that could be it. 642-2190. You might have them genuinely stumped.
Yeah.
That's
why I wrote 4 other questions.
Oh, yeah? Just in case?
Just in case. We got 2 answers coming in on Facebook, though.
Yeah, we got some stuff. I've got some answers. We just need some callers. 642-2190. Here we go. First caller on the line. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Hot water heater?
Not a hot water heater. Good answer.
You can go with a sterilizer.
Not a sterilizer.
How about a vaporizer?
Not a vaporizer.
All right. Yeah. All right. Call right back. 642-2190.
Yeah.
Read that question again.
The first modern one of these was released in the early 1920s, but before its release, people would use things like boiling water to hopefully achieve the same effect.
Okay.
What is it?
What is it? Yikes, man.
Yeah,
Yikes.
It's a tough one, huh?
We just need some people to try it out. 642-2190. That's the last time I'll say the phone number. All right, here we go. Back to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A sauna.
Hey,
Ooh, good one.
that's
Not
a good one.
a sauna.
I'm going to go with a carpet cleaner.
Not a carpet cleaner.
All right. What about a clothes steamer?
Not a clothes steamer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Are we on a right track, maybe?
Not quite, because it's not, they weren't using boiling water to clean anything or steam anything.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
Sorry, I think I made it a little too hard.
No, that's all right. We just need some people trying it out.
Yeah.
Got to stimulate the people with this kind of question. Let's go. Let's go. 642-2190. Do I need to sweeten the pot here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've got 2 tickets here. 2 tickets, general admission to the 4 States Fair. They're my last ones. All right. The winner of the trivia will also win these tickets. If I sweeten the pot a little bit, maybe we'll get more callers in.
Let's see if I can think of a hint here. Let's just say that the boiling water was used as a torture method on people before this invention was released.
Okay.
Measures blood pressure and breathing.
Yeah, I got nothing. Got 0 zilch. 642-2190. We need a smart person to call in and win this. Again, I've got 2 tickets, general admission to the 4 States Fair and Rodeo, as well as your normal prizes. Hopefully sweeten the pot and make some more people try and call in and win this thing. Unless those hints removed all doubt of any kind of winner.
If you like watching YouTube interrogations, you might possibly see somebody doing this.
Okay.
Sometimes not admissible in court.
Sometimes not admissible in court.
Oh man, that's so many hints.
Yeah, I got nobody trying anymore, so I think we're gonna call it there.
Oh.
642-219. I'll give you another few seconds, but if nobody's calling, it's
Yeah.
it's not. It's not. All right, here we go. Somebody calling. Yay! Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Is it a lie detector test?
It is a lie detector.
Yay! Lie detector test.
Thank you.
Who do we have on the phone? Oh, I'm so sorry. What was that again?
Crystal Howard.
All right. Well, you just won yourself breakfast from Mickey D's and a car wash token, and I also got 2 tickets to the 4 States Fair general admission. Do you want those?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, sweet.
Awesome.
Everything will be ready for you by 7:10. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Got it. Lie detector test.
Yeah, so I just want to say the boiling water, before the lie detector test, people would pour boiling water over somebody who they thought was lying, and they said honest men would be able to handle it better than liars.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. That's a good question. It's a good question. It's a stumper.
It's a stumper.
It's a stumper.
Yeah.
We usually want questions that'll, people
Not
could be
stump
like,
people.
pizza, onion rings.
I was trying to change it up a little bit.
You did, and we went 10 minutes almost.
Yeah. Whoa.
Before somebody got it right. Kyle Albert on Facebook also got it right, notably.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's going to do it, my friends. It's time to get into the news, brought to you by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company. We'll be right back.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashtown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashtown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowners, life, and other insurance needs.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. We'll start off with a little regional news with the announcement of Tyson Foods that it's going to invest $70 million on a new hatchery in hope to serve 2 of its regional poultry production complexes. Completion of the 131,000 square foot hatchery in Hope is expected by late 2024. The new hatchery is expected to triple capacity and add to operational efficiencies at Tyson's nearby processing operations in Hope and in Nashville. In 2022, Tyson invested $67 million in its Hempstead County operations, including a feed mill. Tyson Foods said the new hatchery will also provide contract opportunities for poultry farmers within a 30 to 50-mile radius of the complex. Tyson CEO Donnie King said that the investment is part of the company's demonstration of its long-term commitment to the Hope and Nashville communities. Current hatchery workers will provide the manpower for the new operation, plus new additional hires are also expected. And in other news, the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce is hosting a seminar this afternoon to help local businesses learn more about the process of developing a website. The Website 101 workshop is scheduled for 12 noon to 1 p.m. this afternoon in the boardroom of the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce on 315 West Stillwell Avenue in DeQueen. Digital media consultant and travel writer Keisha McKinney will be on hand to help uncomplicate the process with some easy-to-understand steps in developing a website for your business. There is no cost to attend the hour-long workshop. However, seating is limited today, so call Chamber Executive Director Suzanne Babb by calling 584-3225 if you're interested in attending. And in honor of National Agriculture Week, we want to go back to a story about a local man who led the way as an example of the hard work, resiliency, innovation, and leadership shown by the agricultural producers who feed the world. Jesse J.D. Vaught of Horatio, a pioneer in contract livestock production in the state, was thrilled to learn a few months ago that he would be inducted into the Arkansas Agriculture Hall of Fame. He passed away in late 2022, but not without knowing that he and his life's work would be celebrated. Earlier this month, Vaught was posthumously inducted into the Hall of Fame during a ceremony at the Little Rock Convention Center. His daughter, Carla, a longtime extension agent with the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, accepted the award on his behalf. In the late 1960s, Vaught built chicken houses and secured a contract with a poultry company to raise their chickens. The style of operation would become the standard that continues through today. Vaught was a member of the Arkansas Farm Bureau State Board of Directors from 1991 to 1999, as well as a Sevier County Cattlemen's Association officer, and served on the Farm Credit Association board for many years. The 400-acre family farm that Vaught owned and operated from 1963 until his death was a family operation. Extension, too, played a role in the farm's success by providing research-based information to the Vaught family. J.D. Vaught was instrumental in founding regional pork producer associations and the Granite Trail Riders. He owned and operated the 400-acre family farm from 1963 until his death at age 82. At the time of his passing, Vaught had 150 cattle and 520 swine sows. He served on Horatio School Board for 23 years and was a founding member of the school's Ag Booster Club. Other recognitions and awards included the 1975 Sevier County Farm Family of the Year Award. He also received a number of industry awards, including the Pilgrim's Pride Poultry Service Award and the 2007 Sevier County Farm Bureau's Agriculture Citizen of the Year. He and his late wife, Linda, were together for more than 50 years and loved the life of agriculture. Together, they raised 4 children. We'll be back with more news following this break and this message from our sponsor.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal in the day you trade into.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we're back with KDQN News. State officials are praising DeQueen Lake Wildlife Management Area as a great example of partners working together to provide public access and hunting opportunities in southwest Arkansas. The Army Corps of Engineers and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission joined together in 2009 to form the WMA partnership. Together, they manage the hunting and fishing opportunities around the lake in this region of the state where accessible public hunting land is often in short supply. The Corps of Engineers owns the property and the lake that make up the WMA, altogether just under 8,800 acres. The AGFC has managed the fishery at DeQueen Lake going on 46 years. As with most Corps of Engineers lakes in the state, the Corps owns narrow sections of land around DeQueen Lake. The WMA provides a good population of deer and turkey and even an occasional bear. State officials are praising the WMA as a great hunting and fishing opportunity, along with some great camping all in one spot. Quail, dove, squirrel, and rabbit are also found on the wildlife management area. The Corps began planning DeQueen Lake in 1958 through the Federal Flood Control Act, and construction started in 1966. In 1977, it was the first of the tri-lakes of DeQueen, Derricks, and Gillum in southwest Arkansas to open. Once the WMA was formed, hunting regulations could be customized to provide unique hunting opportunities while providing a safe environment for anglers on the lake and adjacent residences. The area south of Bellamine Road is designated as archery-only hunting. No hunting is allowed at the park and camping areas, and the Dyke Seat Firearms Unit, the Jordan Tract Firearm Unit, and the property north of Bellamine Road are open to firearm hunting. Of the Tri-Lakes complex, DeQueen Lake is fed by the Rolling Fork River. The Cossatot River is dammed to create Gillum Lake, while Derricks Lake receives its water from the Saline. And all of this watershed eventually flows into the massive Millwood Lake, along with Little River, which comes out of southeastern Oklahoma. Locals around DeQueen and residents of nearby Texarkana and surrounding areas into Oklahoma are the main users of the lake, according to Dylan Hand, the AGFC's fisheries supervisor in the southwest region. The Corps of Engineers maintains 3 swim beaches and several boat launches, plus 110 campsites, fish cleaning stations, picnic sites, and more. Some of the popular areas to camp include Bellamine Park on the north end of the lake with 24 campsites with electricity and water, showers, flush toilets, trailer dump station, picnic areas, and shelter, as well as a boat ramp. There's an additional 36 campsites and pavilions plus boat ramps at Oak Grove Park and 17 campsites with water and electricity, showers, toilets, trailer dump station, picnic shelter, and boat ramp at Pine Ridge. DeQueen Lake WMA would seem to fall under hidden gems when it comes to what it offers both a hunter or angler or recreational boater. And speaking of activities at DeQueen Lake, the DeQueen Lions Club is again gearing up for its annual fishing derby scheduled for next month. This year's Youth Fishing Derby is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd at the DeQueen Lake Spillway. The event kicks off with registration at 8:30 that morning. The fishing derby begins at 9 and will continue that morning until 11 a.m. The event is being set up for youth age 15 and younger. There is a limit of 1 fishing pole per youth, and all youth must be accompanied by an adult. The first 100 contestants registered will receive a t-shirt. There is no fishing license or cost required for this event. Arkansas Game and Fish will be providing the catfish for this derby. And finally, the Polk County Master Gardeners has announced it's offering a new scholarship program for a Polk County high school senior planning to earn a related degree. The group said the $500 semester scholarship will be offered to a high school senior in Polk County who is majoring in a horticultural or agriculture degree program. The scholarship is eligible for students at Cossatot River High School as well as seniors at other Polk County high schools. The scholarship would be offered to a student who plans to start college in the 2023 fall semester. Applications can be picked up at the Polk County Extension Office at 211 DeQueen Street in Mena, or call 479-394-6018 to receive an application or for more information. The deadline to return the application is April 15th. Check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old-school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
You ain't seen nothing. This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150 or the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977's 2022 calendar year total sales.
We're back live. KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Kinda. Yeah, I'm dead, man. I'm dead.
I love that song choice, though.
Yeah.
For our music bed.
Yeah.
Can't get a little pumped up by LaGrange.
Yeah.
You should call in today.
Yeah, I know.
I tried, but they didn't answer.
Yeah. Is that what that was?
You went and saw them in concert last year, right?
No, I did not.
You did not
The
go.
big man did.
The big man. Okay, you didn't get to go with it. Gotcha.
No, big man in the corner office went to see them. They were in El Dorado, actually.
They were, yeah. El Dorado got a heck of a growing music scene. They've really done some outstanding work with their, their kind of, I hate to call it a artsy district, but I guess that's, entertainment, arts kind of district or whatever. Yeah.
I can't remember. Was it last year or the year before that I went to that country music fest? They were headlining, so I saw them.
A couple years,
Those are the
right?
only people I went and saw.
Yeah.
I was there for an entire country music festival. I'm like, I'm really just here for ZZ Top.
About that one?
Yeah.
You and everybody else that was there.
Oh,
probably.
yeah, for sure. It was a mass exodus when they played and then ended their set, and everybody's like, all right, well, there's still 2 days of the concert, but we're going home.
I'll tell you, I went to a concert. They were in North Little Rock. They used to have this concert called Riverfest.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
They kind of had a rock side on the North Little Rock shore of the river and the other stuff on. I mean, they did have some main headliners over there, too, but a lot of the rock stuff was on the north side. They had ZZ Top on a Sunday afternoon, evening, and I'm telling you, there was one person there was 60,000.
Sure.
Yeah.
It was
That
packed.
Riverfest is great. And
it was great.
And Little Rock, another place on a growing scene. Tulsa, just a few hours away. I think a lot of it, as we talked before, we talked about this whole ordeal with Ticketmaster and how much they charge for event venues and stuff, where it's almost like a lot of performers don't even want to go to the coast anymore because they get locked into those Ticketmaster venues. There's so many great places in the middle of the country that they're now exploring. And plus, that's one thing about living in Arkansas too. Your favorite band, you generally see them 2 decades after they last released a song.
Yeah. But those bracelets are still not cheap. I think I've been to my last music festival. Those are ridiculous, and they get cinched onto you. And if you
anything happens,
you are done.
Absolutely.
You do not get another one.
They count. I figure on a few people somehow losing it or fiddling with it and it falls off.
Right.
And,
I made mine too tight. I had to cut it off and then tape it and fake it essentially.
Yeah.
Because it's such a stupid mechanism. It's the teeth on it are really grabby, so it won't cinch, and then all of a sudden it's just cinches like that, and it doesn't go back. That's the whole point of it. It's those teeth that lock in like that.
Like a zip tie kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
like a zip tie. So I'm sitting there, my hand is purple. I'm like, I gotta cut this thing off. I think it was with a steak knife down in there, just gnaw
it off.
Yeah, that's one way.
Talk about how out of touch I am with music that I like. Sometimes was playing some music, which is me and the baby at the house the other day. She's learning how to dance. So we're listening. I'm going through all these different songs, from way back in the day to this year to see what her favorite ones are. I found that she loves Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now, who doesn't?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
pioneer in blues, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. She loves Stevie Ray Vaughan. I was like, well, I wonder, is he got any concerts or anything coming up? He died 32 years ago.
Yeah.
33 years ago, maybe. Patrick, where you been?
Yeah.
I was really sad. Bummed myself out bad.
I figured she'd like the Cardi B. Did you try that?
Yeah, I tried some Cardi B. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's bumping her booty a little
Okay,
bit to that.
okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to maybe. That's for adults.
Sure.
Cardi B's for adults. All
Sure.
right, for people who have jobs.
I've
if
seen
anything.
I've seen a few posters roll around for somewhere like over in Texas. They're doing the Twerk Olympics, and we know somebody who's headlining it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw that one today or yesterday.
Where?
Headlining the tour. Yeah, KBK. What?
Where is this?
Let's not even say.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere weird, like some small Texas town.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Twerk Olympics. I just
Yeah.
think people are doing it too much. Honestly, it's
a little
insane.
overplayed now.
I saw a video of somebody getting stretchered into the ambulance, but it was like at a block party. And everybody was just dancing on him and dancing on the ambulance and then twerking on the ambulance.
So the ambulance falls over.
Yeah, pretty much. It's quite the sight, man. I don't know. We have a whole American culture in decline right now. That's what that is.
Well, and now we're trying to go back to our nostalgia, which
Yeah.
a new concert. I don't know where this is, somewhere in the region, like Limp Bizkit and I think like Uncle
that guy
Cracker
died.
and they said Limp Bizkit.
Oh, Limp Bizkit. Why
Yeah.
was I thinking Linkin Park?
Yeah,
Whoops.
I almost said that when I was like, no, that guy passed away like last year or something.
Fred Durst alive and well, unfortunately.
I actually saw Uncle Cracker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty good?
Ah.
Yeah.
He had one song that was a remake.
Which one was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Do you like Papa Roach?
Yeah. I love it.
I love Papa Roach.
Yeah. I love Baby Roach.
Yeah.
And Mama Roach.
Yeah, okay.
All
okay.
of them.
Yeah. All of them when they say hi to you from
Yeah.
under the sink.
That's right.
Yeah.
When they come running out, I love them all the same.
That's right.
Oh yeah, they're also going to be having System of a Down, Korn.
Okay. Yeah. That whole.
I'll be going the opposite direction of wherever that is that weekend.
Yeah. Geriatric corn. Let's.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, what's sad is that I thought they were new.
Corn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at some point.
Yeah.
You see who all the concerts are for, though, right?
Mhm.
For us.
Yes, exactly.
For the millennials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you're including yourself? You got a skateboard?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very excited to see today they're launching. The Congress is launching its investigation to TikTok and its ties with its Chinese parent company ByteDance. Do you guys remember when there was the big congressional? I think it was like a joint session of the House of Representatives and Senate were grilling Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, and how embarrassing that was.
Yeah.
Is having a bunch of folks who don't really know anything about social media being like, I still don't understand, Mr. Zuckerberg, how you make money. Like, we sell ads. That's why we're having this meeting. So I'm sure that launches 10 a.m. Eastern time today. Go to C-SPAN if you need a laugh. I'm sure it's going to be.
Or you
want to
go to sleep.
Yeah,
You need to
well, a
take
little
a
bit of
nap.
both.
Yeah.
The worst one I saw was when they were grilling the CEO of Google for, various reasons. The biggest reason they thought it was skewed, like Google is all skewed left.
Okay, yeah.
And this and that and this and that. And he's like, listen, I mean, we don't set the search results. You do. Everybody
the
who
people use
searches,
it.
that's where the skew goes, and it's different for everybody, So if you lean more right, you're going to see more right stuff, And it was just insane. Like, people, like Congress people or whatever, just holding up their phone like, this thing right here, all right? How does this thing know that I know that I'm what I'm looking for, And it's like, he has nothing to do with any of that.
How does it even
It was
work?
embarrassing.
Is it magic? Is there a little leprechaun in there?
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might as well be.
Yeah, might as well be.
It's one of those.
Like mine, this one here didn't work this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you tried calling
I
up here.
tried calling up here. Nobody answered the phone.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if you call at 6:45, I'm like, you're calling for a birthday club. So I finally decided to take it, and then I saw your name.
Well, so it doesn't show my name until you answer it?
No,
I got it.
exactly.
That's kind of defeats the purpose of the call.
No,
right?
Definitely.
Yeah,
when you
what is
answer
that?
it, then and then you're like, oh, I would have never answered that. All right,
that's what happened.
Yeah,
but then you like hung up or something. Is it one of those things where you call somebody hoping they don't answer? You do that?
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
No. I was calling to check it in today, but since he didn't answer, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
No, actually,
no calling in.
I wanted to make sure they saved me some of the brownie chocolate chip cookies.
Well, Jen's slaving away back there for you now.
Yeah.
Make sure you got some. Did I hear something about some? Oh, yep.
Gotta do this.
Gotta do it.
7:20 and 45 seconds. So we're late anyway, but there's still a zero there. So it's time. I guess we're going to do that and go right into your weather, brought to you by First State Bank. It's time once again for the #1 country golden Easter egg clue of the day. Listen at 7:20, 12:20, and 4:20 to get the other half of the clue. And today's clue is 259A, which you already knew. Once again, today's clue is 259A, which you already knew. Thanks for listening to the station that makes it fun to listen and easy to win. #1 country, 92.1.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. Poultry loans are just one of the many types of agricultural loans that we offer. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Feel our $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
#1 country weather.
Well, there's a treat for you Facebook Livers. I forgot to turn it off for that, so call it your reference.
So we'll have to destroy the Facebook.
Yeah, we're
Live
going to have to
video
destroy it.
at
I'm
the
going to
end
have to
of the
delete
show.
it. That's right.
Hey, we were nice.
Yeah. Today we're looking at a 20% chance of showers, just a little drizzle and rain. Mostly cloudy today with a high of 81. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Increasing clouds, a low of 63. Those winds continuing. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 73, cloudy skies, and a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms is what it's telling me here. Strong winds as well, up to 30 miles per hour. Friday night, down to a 20% chance. And then Saturday, sunny with a high near 71. The low Saturday night, 44. And kind of on and on it goes. Sunday sitting at a 20% chance of showers, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week all clear at this current moment. So maybe we'll have a week of no rain.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I was going to say, probably no games tomorrow, but there's no games tomorrow.
There's no
Anyway.
games tomorrow, yeah.
There is a game tonight.
There is a game tonight. We're looking at the Razorbacks taking on UConn for the first state of the Sweet 16. Was the second round NCAA tournament?
They're going to move. Yeah, they're in the Sweet 16, trying to get to the Elite 8.
That's right, the Elite 8. Thank you for that.
Then the Final Four.
In the Final Four. There you go.
Yeah, and then
Genius came up with those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and but it's going to be a tough test for them.
Right.
UConn's got a good basketball team.
All right. Well, I'm sure
looking
the
forward
Hogs
to
will
it.
handle
Was it like 6:15 tonight?
Let's have a
What
look.
time you go on there?
We go live tonight
With Chuck
at
and Zim.
Chuck and Zim going live at 5:30.
5:30
on #1 Country 92.1.
Your hog collar.
Your hog collar. That's right. We're supposed to have live guests in right now. It's been quite a week of like, we're just going to schedule everything out. We're going to just block up the schedule entirely. And then
I've been trying to get my people in, and I thought, nah, it'd have to be next week.
Yeah. Same here.
My peeps.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're clear, man. We got nothing. Nothing to go on. We gave up. Yeah.
All right.
Well, hey, here's the deal: is the local lowdown is a very important part of the show, and and when they schedule those people, we schedule them like we use them for the local lowdown.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And when we do that, and they don't show up,
you have nothing then.
They're causing us consternation.
Good word.
Yeah.
Good word. All right.
You know what consternation means?
Not really. No.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a side effect of multiple different prescriptions. Right?
Yeah. May cause consternation.
Yeah, that's what you heard that on the commercial too.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about that Chantix, the anti-smoking pill or whatever, and
that was some great stuff, man.
Yeah, the side effects was like homicidal tendencies. That was one of them. It's like, that's just because you're not having a smoke.
Yeah, I already had that.
Yeah, you already had that, huh?
So give me something else.
Yeah.
Every time I get stopped by the light at Walmart, I have that. So.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I didn't ask you how your day was yesterday.
It was busy.
It was busy.
I was really busy.
Were you?
Yeah, I did a lot of taxes.
I thought you told me a man is nothing without his word.
Without his word?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
You did once upon a time when you were raising me.
I believe that's true.
Yeah. The word of a man is everything.
That's right.
You gave me your word yesterday.
I did.
And you broke it.
No, that's not true.
You broke it.
I did not.
There's only one way to look at it. It's broken.
I did not break.
It's in shambles.
Word. I did not break my word.
I did not break my word. Pull out the podium, make your case.
Well, it didn't happen when it was supposed to.
Yeah, so 15 minutes.
Well, what I got. The story was 30, and the 30 was too late because I already had something planned.
What do you got to pull out a knife and fork? You can eat a steak with your bare hands on the way out.
I only had 30 minutes there, and when he told me 11:30, it was too late. But I did do something for you.
Oh, you did something for me.
I did
What'd
something
you do?
for you today. We talked
to make
about
up.
We were talking about different foods.
And what's better homemade and what's better in the package.
Or package. And not only that, quick and easy things over things that take more time.
Sure.
And then one of the things we talked about was chicken dumplings.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that a really good friend of mine that I love her chicken and dumplings, Glenda Williams, just brought me some chicken and dumplings to church last night.
Some real stuff, huh?
The real ones.
The real ones.
So, being the great guy that I am,
I
only ate part of them.
75% of it.
No, about 50.
Okay.
So I brought the other half up here so y'all could experience what real chicken and dumplings taste like.
Okay.
And there they are.
That's it, huh?
There they are. Okay.
All right, but I mean, I'm going to have to say they're good, even if they're,
you don't have to say anything.
I'm
you didn't
certain
tell
they're
Jenner,
good.
You didn't tell Jenner Cookie was good.
That's true.
Is that all you brought for the class, Greg? Was that some measly half bowl of leftovers? Still cold.
That was left.
There's
cold
more
in the
there.
middle.
Hey, they don't give me any breaks, do they?
No, you get no breaks, Greg.
So,
all right.
Hey, now I like these cookies.
Yeah, they taste good, and that one looks better, Jen. That one looks excellent for the second try. Let me give a try on that. Thank you. Way better this time. If you missed it on Jen's pro tips, Jen made cookies in the waffle maker.
She's really been on that waffle maker roll like an artiste with that thing.
Yeah.
Waiting for her to bring me a filet mignon. I bet she could make an awesome crab cake.
Yeah.
With that
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I like those, and they're different than when you make a cookie.
Right. That's like a cookie bar.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cookie bar, magic cookie bar. There you go.
Well, one of the things, I know you were talking about it not being that hard to make cookies, but what I would like is some little, and maybe the waffle maker's the way to do it. So I want 4 cookies. I don't want to make a dozen.
Right.
And then you got to, you heat up the whole oven.
You might as well make
make a whole sheet of it.
Yeah.
But if you had something little like that wall maker, you just stick them in there.
Yeah.
And make 4.
Yeah, or just one like that.
Or one like that. Yeah,
that's true. It's a good
Yeah.
point. It's a good point. There you have it. We got to take a break. Get into your local lowdown. We'll be right back.
One of my favorite things about spring are the beautiful flowers with their sweet scents and vivid colors. If you love flowers like I do, visit the experts at Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts in DeQueen. They can piece together the perfect flower arrangement for any occasion, and they deliver. They also have a wide array of gifts and home decor, not to mention their gourmet fudge. Check out their deal of the day at www.southerngirlsflowers.com. Visit their store at 214 North Lakeside Drive in DeQueen or on Facebook. That's Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts.
Call ACR Service when you need an air conditioning and heating company that you can trust. But what does that mean? It means that Ray and Cody Stinnett at ACR Service will do their best to fix your cooling and heating system rather than just try to sell you a new one. It means that ACR Service's prices are competitive and fair. It means that ACR Service will stand behind their work. It means doing the job right. To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does make a difference. ACR Service Company, 584-3343. When you need a company you can trust.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
It's time for the 30th Annual Dogwood Days Festival, sponsored by Choctaw Casinos, Healthcare Express, Perfect Temp Heating and Air, Tyson, Brinkley Auctions, Sarah Hensley and Company, On Demand, GI Surplus, Lovewell Farm Supplies, KDQN 92.1 FM, McCurtain County Tourism Authority, and the Idabel Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. Mark your calendar for Friday, March 31st and Saturday, April 1st. For a full lineup of events, entertainment, registration forums, and more, visit theidabelchamber.com or Idabel Chamber Initiative Facebook.
Nearly 22 million people are employed in farms or farm-related jobs. As we celebrate National Agricultural Week, the folks at Ricky's Body Shop reminds us that agriculture is a big, growing business and the nation's most important business. Building interest and developing skills among our young people is important to the future of agriculture and the nation. Serving DeQueen and Sevier County for over 25 years, Ricky's Body Shop specializes in windshields replacements and repairs, house and commercial glass, and of course, auto repair. Best wishes during National Agricultural Week from Ricky's Body Shop.
All right, we are back live, KDQN. What's more local than locally made chicken and dumplings?
Nothing that I know of.
And who made the dumplings? You?
Glinda Williams.
Glinda Williams.
All right.
Yes.
Incredible.
Proud of you for not
Incredible.
taking credit for him because Tyler seems to be loving him over there.
No, I will not take credit for. I could not do that.
Yeah. So the debate was homemade dumplings versus the Pillsbury Grands that you can just throw in there, right?
Yeah.
I think the thing I like about the Pillsbury Grands is the heftiness of the chunklets. You know,
Yeah.
I love that.
Something to really chew on.
Yeah, but that tastes better. I'm going to be honest. That tastes ridiculously good. But I just wish the dumplings were fatter. But I'm probably like pretty in the smaller majority. I'm sure more people would like their dumplings more like that.
Well, and I think one of the things that those have been warmed up.
Yeah.
And those weren't original.
Yeah,
You know,
they kind of break off.
Well, yeah, and you chop them up to
Yeah.
make sure they warm up evenly.
Right.
Do that kind of stuff. But the thing about those to me is when you do chicken and dumplings with biscuits, then you've got chicken and you've got biscuits.
Biscuits, yeah.
And this, it's together.
It's chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
Not and with an N. Chicken and
dumplings.
Chicken
Yeah.
and dumplings.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Good call. That is delicious. Glinda Williams. Holy cow. I'm going to let you guys talk so I can finish my bowl here. The local lowdown brought to you by DeQueen Motorsports, ATVs, UTVs, trimmers, parts, service, and accessories. And, of course, there's zero-turn mowers. Check them out, 1587 Highway 70 West. Redstone Heat and Air, serving Sevier County and the surrounding area with their quality HVAC services. Get your ducts cleaned today. Call Ronnie Wilson at 580-236-5020. Also, by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. 870-642-5900 is the number to call to get all of your tax preparation needs taken care of.
Now.
Please, now. What's going on locally, fellers?
Yeah, I want to highlight it is Keep Arkansas a Beautiful Time. This is, of course, their annual spring cleanup. Lasts a couple of months. Great time to get out there as everyone's mind is on that spring cleaning, and not just your house, your yard, but the sides of roads, the state's waterways, our public areas. Great time if you've got, your church, your civic group, your family. You got kids who are you're still on spring break and you get tired of them just sitting playing Fortnite all day. Get them out there picking up some trash in the ditches, and they can all do that as part of the Keep Arkansas Beautiful campaign. A bunch of events going on across the state in honor of this event. Now, what's great about this particular campaign is that there's a lot of resources you can utilize through Keep Arkansas Beautiful. They've got great organizing techniques and tips. So if you're you want to lead a group at your church to go out there and clean up some roads, they tell you some good ways to do that. But perhaps even better is they'll give you trash bags, fluorescent safety vests, gloves, so you can equip a whole squad of people, and it doesn't necessarily have to come out of your own pocket. And they do that thanks to fundraisers and contributions to that great organization. We are so lucky to live in such a beautiful state, but at the same time, it's kind of incumbent upon all of us to do our own part to keep it clean. So I only know of one local event registered through Keep Arkansas Beautiful so far, but this does continue to the end of May. So go ahead and if you got something going, get it up on their website. That way everybody can see. Get it out on social media. But the city of Horatio is hosting one beginning April 3rd all the way through the end of April. That'll be they're calling it the Horatio Beautification Project, being coordinated by Miss Deborah Neal. You can just give her a shout if you want to get involved in that and see if you can't get a little help with some supplies. You can call her 870-832-2511. You can also email horatio3@windstream.net. And again, you don't necessarily have to do this through Keep Arkansas Beautiful. It can just be, hey, next time you're out fishing at the spillway or fishing at one of the river crossings or something, you see some trash, pick it up. Ain't no big deal.
Take trash with you, take more trash than you brought or whatever.
Absolutely.
What is that?
Yeah. Was it take pictures, leave footprints kind of thing?
Something like that. Yeah.
But I always keep a trash bag in my vehicle going out those places. I don't mind picking up a little. I like to leave a little less than what was there when I got there.
Yeah. But if you are planning something, it is better to get it through this, because then you can get some of the materials needed.
Sure. Promotional items,
and then more people will join.
Yeah, print off flyers for you that you can stick around. And I talked to a lot of people, and there's a lot of people out there that are either doing volunteer stuff or want to get involved in volunteer stuff. And you know what? To me, keeping Arkansas's outdoor and natural locations, especially those public areas, pretty for the community to use.
It's the biggest thing we got, man.
It's pretty big. Yeah. So
awesome.
Just lend your hand for that. Keep Arkansas beautiful,
and we'll keep our eyes out for any new ones popping up here in DeQueen.
Yes, absolutely,
and there will be some.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. I know the chamber got involved in this. They did a whole county-wide cleanup last from Gillum to Ben Lomond. I mean, that was pretty impressive. Or don't know how many tons of trash they picked up, but it was quite a lot.
I think Melinda Taggart picked up about 10 tons.
Yeah, just on her own.
Yeah,
absolutely.
just by herself.
Yeah,
and I'm sure she'll be doing it again.
You bet.
At some point in time.
Yeah, and if you're listening, and you got something going, or you plan on getting something going, let us know. We'll do what we can to help out.
Yeah, we like it, man.
I'm great at picking up trash, apparently.
Yeah, in an orange jumpsuit, especially. All right. That's been your local lowdown. A great one. Keep Arkansas Beautiful. Again, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas County Services. If you stop by 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen, your tax worries will be over. I guarantee you that. Also, Redstone Heat and Air. It's getting hot already. I felt it yesterday. I was like, "Boo!" Now I heard the bugs out and everything. It's coming, man. Summer is upon us. Yeah. So don't wait till a breakdown. Get it taken care of first. And then also brought to you by DeQueen Motorsports. Mowing season is also upon us. So stop by and see the new arrivals or service your current zero-turn mowers at 1587 Highway 70 West here in DeQueen. Guys, we do need to get right into the birthday club, but I think I can squeeze this in considering how short the birthday club has been.
Okay.
Game of themes. You guys want to do that now?
Ooh, yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it. We got a little bit of time. Here's how it works. Game of Themes is brought to you by Classic Chevrolet down at 640 South Constitution in Ashdown. I bought my car there, and I've been very pleased with that. So we appreciate them for that. Go to ClassicChevrolet.com, and they bring you this weekly segment where I play a theme. It could be from a video game, a movie, a TV show, and you call 642-2190. If you get it correct, you get the oil change and pamper treatment for a regular vehicle. Okay, diesel, don't bring the diesel up there if you can help it. Those are expensive. So yeah, here is your theme for today, my friends. What theme is this?
I'm gonna cry.
What theme is that, Greg? Do you know?
It needs some bagpipes. Where's the bagpipes in this?
That one I do not know.
You
I
don't
know it,
that.
but I don't know.
Yeah, you're kidding. That is a bagpipe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just needs more of it.
It just needs more. Yeah. What theme is that? 642-2190. We'll get into the birthday club just a minute late to give you guys a little time to figure that out. It's once somebody says it or I say it, you'll be like, oh yeah, of course.
I have no idea.
No idea at all.
No idea. I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jen's yelling at me.
This is actually Jen's pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really
Here we
probably.
go.
Here we go. Let's see. Good morning. You're live on the Game of Themes. What was that? Sorry? I can't hear you. Can't hear
that is
you.
not
Sorry.
the correct answer.
Sorry, Chance Lambeth. I don't think it was right what you said. It didn't sound like the string of letters and inflection that was needed.
Because he's somewhere in no man's land.
Yeah. He might be where this movie takes place right now. It's far away.
It's a movie. Okay.
It's far. Oops. Yeah, it is a movie. All right, I might have to cap it off there. Nobody's calling in. We can't have
Could you play it
winners
one more
every
time?
day. Yeah, I'll play it one more time. Here we go. What theme is this? Here we go. Good morning. You're live on Game of Themes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The Titanic.
That's not Titanic. Not Titanic.
That sounds like a good answer.
Yeah, it was a good answer, but not correct. Nobody here to save your life, Chance. Oh. You think you know it?
I don't know. I'll try.
Well, there's no
Braveheart.
really saving lives in the Game of Themes, of
there's not?
course. Not really, no.
Oh.
Yeah,
there you go.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I said it.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. You're live on Game of Themes.
That's Braveheart.
That is Braveheart. That is Braveheart. Freedom. The
That's
English
right.
are too many. Sorry, I don't know. I can't do that accent. Who do we have on the phone?
Neither could.
Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor. Well, you know the deal, my friend. You don't have to pick anything up here at the station. You just call on down to Greg Orr. You could just type in Classic Chevrolet on Google, get the number, let them know you're wanting to come. No diesel, please, and get your oil change and pamper treatment. Thanks for playing, man.
Outstanding. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, of course.
This whole no diesel thing all of a sudden.
I don't know. You brought it up last time. It's your fault.
They cost like $500.
Yeah.
Well, free oil change is a free oil change.
No.
Yeah. No. What is, I don't know. What if somebody wins it and they got a semi truck and they want the sim?
It's true.
I mean,
I
oil
don't
change
know.
is oil change.
We didn't think that. I wasn't part of it. Okay, I didn't.
They'll
think
probably go less on the oil change and more on the pamper.
Yeah. Here's some
For those,
coffee.
we'll give you
Just hang
half
out.
the oil it needs.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You got to pay for the rest.
All right, it's time now for the birthday club, brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
All right, I can't do it. I'm just going to have that song roll until somebody calls in.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, 642-2190. Call and get your birthdays and anniversaries in, please.
So I've been playing the Braveheart theme since Monday
Why are you
on my
sad?
way to
Why
work.
are you depressing yourself like that?
I love it. It's so emotional.
Yeah.
I love that movie so
Well,
much.
you come in every morning, you have red eyes, not from lack of you're crying on the way to work every day.
Have you ever heard a piece of music that literally brings you to tears? That's that for me. I
Really?
love music like that.
Bagpipes, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it the scene?
It's the scene. It's the overall theme of it. It's Mel Gibson in his prime. I mean, it's just great.
Okay.
I love moving music.
Yeah. I like moving music. Music that helps me move people.
I like-
move the houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you saying there, Greg?
Moving on out.
Moving on out.
I wonder if anybody else in the world listens to the Braveheart theme and then switches to DMX.
I don't know. You do need to follow those up, though. Like, you listen to that, now it's time to get amped.
Yeah.
I think go ahead.
I was going to say it's Quando Rondo's birthday.
Happy
You
birthday,
see him?
Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo, a 23-year-old rapper with diamond teeth.
Nice.
Interesting. Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
Kyle Willis on Facebook says, "Happy 12th birthday to Sophie from Mom, Dad, and rest of family."
Hey, thank you, Kyle Willis.
Happy birthday, Sophie.
Hey, happy birthday, Sophie. Perez Hilton looks different.
Way different.
Typical gamer.
Have a good time. Brett Young turns 42 today. And that is about it.
Surely there's something else.
Brett Eldridge turns 37 today.
Somebody's going to call something in.
You think?
Yeah.
I guess I'll check the Facebook. Let's see what's going on the Facebook, even though it doesn't update right. KDQN921 on Facebook, #1 country at yahoo.com for the email, 642-2190 for the phone line. Happy birthday again, belated birthday to Sheriff Robert Gentry. We missed it yesterday on the birthday club, but we shouted it out more near the news hour.
You guys were talking about Bret Michaels last week, and you said like something had happened to him. And I just remembered that. I was going to say he had like a stroke or something. Yeah. Poor guy.
I wore my leopard headband in solidarity that day that I found out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yep. Bret Michaels. Was his birthday, or what made you think of that?
I think it was his birthday last week or maybe the week before, and you guys were talking about him, but I wasn't on the radio, so I couldn't correct anybody.
It was Dee Snider and Bret Michaels' birthday on one day. That's too much rock.
Yeah.
It's too much rock for one birthday. Jen Albert, have you ever listened to the album The Crossing by Big Country?
No, but I do know of Big Country, and I know I've listened to a few songs, so I might have
Big
to
Little Country.
You think of Big Little Planet, and that's a video game, and it was really fun.
Darn it. Darn it.
But
Hey, what's this?
Some
friends.
Oh, yay. Hey, Carolyn has some friends. Look at this. A big happy birthday going out to Scott Dunson over in Puerto Rico. Happy birthday, Scott Dunson, from Carolyn. And make sure, I'm pretty sure he's not listening. And then a big happy birthday going out to Susan Mann of DeQueen from Carolyn. Happy birthday, Susan Mann. Higgy KDQN says, that's an odd name, Higgy KDQN. Where's that KDQN? Is that Swedish or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Finnish.
Kittikin. Yeah. Happy B-Day, Tommy Turner, our favorite New Hope Extreme Wrestling. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Yes. Let me
Turner.
read this next one because I love this. Jacob Taylor says, "Good morning, y'all. Thanks for the oil change. On another note, proud to have 9 months sober yesterday."
Hey.
Woo-woo.
We are still doing shout outs, so please, Jacob
Absolutely.
Taylor, congratulations, my friend, 9 months sober. Where are you at?
I'm 10 months. I'll be 11 next month.
Y'all should talk. get
yeah.
some lunch.
I agree.
You know,
I would love that.
Jacob Taylor's one of those guys. I see him, and we talked about this yesterday, how hard it is to, like, make friends.
Yes.
Like, when I was a few weeks ago during the UFC fight, I was like, maybe Jacob Taylor likes UFC. Like, maybe he'd want to come. But, you know, like, you know, he's a good guy, but I think I feel like I'd creep him out. Like, being like, hey, man, you want to hang out?
All right, Jacob Taylor, you, sober buddy, we'll go have lunch, and then we'll go to Tyler's and watch UFC.
All right, sweet. Or you like see him in line, and you're like, "Hey, man, I thought let me get them digits." I'd love to drop a line in the water with you sometime.
That's so sweet. I love that.
You not busy? Yeah. And if not, no pressure. No pressure. And then I get home and I'm like, should I text him now? Like, I hope he responds.
Checking his Facebook statuses.
And then the one time that you do hang out with them, then you're like, yeah, checking his face.
Yeah.
He's online. Why isn't he messaging me back? And then the one time you do hang out with him, you got to broach that at the end to be like, I would like to do this again. To hang out again, you know?
You mean like, and then you give him a little kiss on the cheek and go inside?
You've made it weird. You've just made it weird.
Well, you're making it weird.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you give him a hug?
No hug. What do you? No. He's my friend. All right.
Do you send a message later that night and just be like, "Hey, I had a really good time"?
Too soon. You gotta wait 3 days.
You don't want to be all too hot and heavy on that.
First date, you gotta wait 3 days.
If I do it the first day, I'll text at 2 a.m. saying, "You up?"
Just you.
Yeah, of
you
course.
Up.
You up?
Yeah.
It's tough making a guy friend, man.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
You're making it way too hard.
No, that's my
I know
my hetero brain.
You're way
All right?
overthinking it.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, you just
How do
walk
you
around.
make friends?
Nobody.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh,
make
whatever.
friends.
How did you and Tony become such good friends?
Well, probably by
He's my pastor.
Yeah, he is that. But I think the way we became friends is because we are kindred souls.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of things in common, and just we gravitated towards each other.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're like friend soulmates.
Yeah.
I really think that's a thing.
Yeah. And so, here we go.
I'm all of a sudden I'm reminded of the movie Twins, starring Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
well, I hope I'm Arnold. No, I'm not Arnold. So Tony's Arnold. Okay.
It's unusually warm in here, isn't it?
Well,
Does
again,
anybody
I'm
else
getting
feel
hot
that?
and bothered over here.
Hey, it's because Tyler made us all uncomfortable.
Yeah.
His guy date.
Yeah. How do I approach it, man? I don't know. I just
just
don't have
did.
friends. I just don't do it.
Well, hey, I mean, it's not hard. You know what you got to do? The first thing you got to do?
This is like when Oprah tries to tell people kid advice. They don't have kids. You don't have friends.
Yeah. He has friends. He has so many friends. He probably has like 5,000 Facebook friends.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
So why? What? Give me the secret,
I'm
Greg.
not telling you now.
No.
Yeah, you hurt my feelings.
Oh no.
Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to get out of your house.
Yeah.
You can't spend all your time in there building computers and playing games.
Yeah.
You got to be where other people are.
Okay.
Right?
So it's the same reason I can't
Easy
date.
Mart.
Yeah, I go to Easy
and
Mart
you got to
every
go
day.
somewhere other than Easy Mart.
Okay.
When you go there.
Where do you suggest?
Well, there's lots of places.
The feed store.
That's one.
Yeah. Just walk around, my hands in my
There
pockets.
just so happens to be a very lovely young lady at the feed store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's only 43.
No.
and-
She's not. She's not. But
How? Okay, here. Well, I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, if you're in a relationship or something, should you, in your 30s or 40s, should you be going out making friends with people of the opposite gender? Is that a thing? I have no opinion on it. I like everybody, but I'm just curious what you guys
well, I
thought.
think we just talked about that.
There's
Didn't
somebody-
we talk about us making friends easier with men than women.
Yes,
And-
but we're talking like committed relationships.
Yeah, there's somebody in my house who would have a problem with me being new besties with the cute girl down at the feed store.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well,
Hi Ho Silver. She's my buddy. We ride our
no.
bikes together.
I'm talking about friends.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about, I think that that there is an issue if there's not a particular reason for it. I think that having a one-on-one relationship with somebody of the opposite sex is a very dangerous thing to do.
Yes.
I have to be honest here. I have to be honest. I struggle around here. Friends, even dating, any of that kind of stuff. This place is so you are an outsider here. If you're welcoming, but also at an arm's distance. How good was I making friends in Flagstaff? If I'm in a bigger city with things to do, I'm all over it. It's easy. I'll go out. I used to go out alone and come back with friends and be like, hey, this is a new friend. No problem. How here? What? Yeah, Walmart. What do we got? Country club.
Let's do something
hopefully.
new.
Yeah, let's do something new.
Okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to have here that we don't have?
Man,
how about a sports bar?
100%. That is the number one thing. Well, I'm waiting patiently in my house, building PCs and playing video games until that happens.
well, I mean, all I'm saying is you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever it is, there's lots of places. I mean, you can go to those kind of places. You can go to church.
Yeah.
That's another place to meet people.
Yeah.
You can be involved in civic activities. You can meet people there.
Like what?
Huh?
Civic activities?
Yeah, like the Chamber of Commerce.
Going
around picking up trash.
Sounds like a bunch of work. I'm trying to have fun here.
Well, I mean, sometimes fun is work.
They have apps for meeting friends.
No,
like dating apps, but friend apps. I would use that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
that's where you get serial killed.
Just true.
Sorry.
It's just a
numbers game.
Well, I think one of the things, and I don't mean your job inhibits your ability to have friends too. Because
I wasn't super serious, but I was making fun about, asking Jake Taylor out on a friend's date.
I'm
sorry. now you're like, so here's the thing. You're
gotta
dark
talk
and
about
lonely, and your job prohibits you from anybody liking you.
Yeah.
This is all the things. You don't do nothing. You live in a place where there's, you got to be on the Chamber of Commerce to make a buddy.
I didn't say that.
You're depressing me here.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, don't be done. Oh.
It's hard though. It's easier when you're younger. Now you are set in your ways. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know what you like to do, and you have to find somebody that fits like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily like a puzzle piece, but somebody that likes the same things that you do. I don't know.
You're my friend, Greg. I met you through work.
Too.
I am your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all the only. That's
if
the
you
only
called
friend
me, I would come anytime.
You would.
Yes.
Whatever you wanted.
And I appreciate that.
Unless it's steak day.
Oh,
hey.
I'm joking. I wasn't the one that made a big deal about it.
No, Greg. We're going to lose him.
I'm joking.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
Some people, I just had something else I had to do.
You had important things to do.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know if
Very
it was.
important
I don't
man.
know, but it was already set up.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it was more important.
Yes.
It was already set up.
I'm just poking fun.
I know. That doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
You didn't bother me at all.
I was poking fun at myself.
We are all friends.
We are all.
You are an amazing friend to have.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think the same of you.
Thank you.
And you, Tyler.
Thank you, Greg. I
didn't
appreciate
want
the
to leave you
friendship.
out. Yeah, it just be a deal between me and Jen here. Sorry, Tyler, you can't be our friend. Go back home. Go to your computer.
Voxpo, I'm going to Walmart to get Tyler the complete Friends DVD set so he can have some friends.
I let him borrow mine, but he watched them by himself.
Yeah. I watched it on Netflix. Thank you very much. Okay. The best friend a man could ask for.
Here's your friend.
No. No comment. Oh, we got to get out of here. We have to. It's time for news and the rest of it. We have a special guest coming in studio, I believe. I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Either that or we're going to talk about friendship some more.
Yeah. Friendship.
Please come in.
It's a great conversation.
It really is.
Friendship. You for it or against it?
I'm for it.
You're for it.
Until I actually have friends and I feel obligated to go do things.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want a friend that I can see once a month.
I want a friend where I can entirely dictate our entire fridge. Every time they ask me, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But I need them when you're supposed to beckon when I call.
Yeah.
Right?
I've had friends like that.
Yeah.
I don't anymore.
Don't anymore? You dropped them?
I just, we just, you know what? I found, have you ever had a friend that you did stuff for all the time? When you quit doing stuff for them, they just weren't around anymore?
Absolutely.
I've been that friend.
Yeah.
But not the bad guy. The bad guy that always needed things, and then when you stop supplying them, I stopped coming around. I've been that guy.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been that guy?
You know, I really don't think so.
Yeah.
But I have had it
done to
me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've changed my ways. That was a different life.
Yeah.
That was a whole different life ago.
Still growing up.
And you know, and you're gonna, it's as it is with any relationship. There's gonna be good ones and bad ones. And the only way you cannot have a bad relationship is not ever have any. I think.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be varying degrees of greatness to them, but I think in the long run, man is made to interact.
Yes.
And needs that for completeness of their life.
Now, what if I told you I wanted to be alone for a couple days?
I think everybody needs that.
Without my little buddy. I have a very little friend right now who is exactly the kind of guy you're talking about, Greg, who's just like needy and gimme, never gives himself. You know?
Yes, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
He gives you a
I
dirty
bet he
diaper.
makes you smile every day.
He does.
Aww.
Yeah.
How sweet.
Yeah.
He does.
Yep.
Well, I make him smile, so tit for tat. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
No tats around here.
All right, fine.
What makes me smile?
You giggle every morning.
That's
I
true.
do.
We can get you
I do.
giggling going.
Yeah.
I have a
See
very
what I supply?
fulfilling life.
See what I supply to you, Jennifer?
Yeah.
No, I mean that makes my day every day.
Yeah.
Just listen to Jen giggle.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Well, one day it'll stop.
Yeah, one day the giggling.
When
the
giggling
laughing
stops.
isn't always out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to go.
Okay.
Into the news.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown Dirks.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. We'll start off with a little regional news with the announcement of Tyson Foods that it's going to invest $70 million on a new hatchery in hope to serve 2 of its regional poultry production complexes. Completion of the 131,000 square foot hatchery in Hope is expected by late 2024. The new hatchery is expected to triple capacity and add to operational efficiencies at Tyson's nearby processing operations in Hope and in Nashville. In 2022, Tyson invested $67 million in its Hempstead County operations, including a feed mill. Tyson Foods said the new hatchery will also provide contract opportunities for poultry farmers within a 30 to 50-mile radius of the complex. Tyson CEO Donnie King said that the investment is part of the company's demonstration of its long-term commitment to the Hope and Nashville communities. Current hatchery workers will provide the manpower for the new operation, plus new additional hires are also expected. And in other news, the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce is hosting a seminar this afternoon to help local businesses learn more about the process of developing a website. The Website 101 workshop is scheduled for 12 noon to 1 p.m. this afternoon in the boardroom of the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce on 315 West Stillwell Avenue in DeQueen. Digital media consultant and travel writer Keisha McKinney will be on hand to help uncomplicate the process with some easy-to-understand steps in developing a website for your business. There is no cost to attend the hour-long workshop. However, seating is limited today, so call Chamber Executive Director Suzanne Babb by calling 584-3225 if you're interested in attending. And in honor of National Agriculture Week, we want to go back to a story about a local man who led the way as an example of the hard work, resiliency, innovation, and leadership shown by the agricultural producers who feed the world. Jesse J.D. Vaught of Horatio, a pioneer in contract livestock production in the state, was thrilled to learn a few months ago that he would be inducted into the Arkansas Agriculture Hall of Fame. He passed away in late 2022, but not without knowing that he and his life's work would be celebrated. Earlier this month, Vaught was posthumously inducted into the Hall of Fame during a ceremony at the Little Rock Convention Center. His daughter, Carla, a longtime extension agent with the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture, accepted the award on his behalf. In the late 1960s, Vaught built chicken houses and secured a contract with a poultry company to raise their chickens. The style of operation would become the standard that continues through today. Vaught was a member of the Arkansas Farm Bureau State Board of Directors from 1991 to 1999, as well as a Sevier County Cattlemen's Association officer, and served on the Farm Credit Association board for many years. The 400-acre family farm that Vaught owned and operated from 1963 until his death was a family operation. Extension, too, played a role in the farm's success by providing research-based information to the Vaught family. J.D. Vaught was instrumental in founding regional pork producer associations and the Granite Trail Riders. He owned and operated the 400-acre family farm from 1963 until his death at age 82. At the time of his passing, Vaught had 150 cattle and 520 swine sows. He served on Horatio School Board for 23 years and was a founding member of the school's Ag Booster Club. Other recognitions and awards included the 1975 Sevier County Farm Family of the Year Award. He also received a number of industry awards, including the Pilgrim's Pride Poultry Service Award and the 2007 Sevier County Farm Bureau's Agriculture Citizen of the Year. He and his late wife, Linda, were together for more than 50 years and loved the life of agriculture. Together, they raised 4 children. We'll be back with more news following this break and this message from our sponsor.
I don't want to think about retirement. I'm young. But I figured I need a plan. So I talked to Horatio State Bank about an IRA. Turns out, the earlier I start, the better. Now I can't wait to retire. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Boyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
And we're back with KDQN News. State officials are praising DeQueen Lake Wildlife Management Area as a great example of partners working together to provide public access and hunting opportunities in southwest Arkansas. The Army Corps of Engineers and the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission joined together in 2009 to form the WMA partnership. Together, they manage the hunting and fishing opportunities around the lake in this region of the state where accessible public hunting land is often in short supply. The Corps of Engineers owns the property and the lake that make up the WMA, altogether just under 8,800 acres. The AGFC has managed the fishery at DeQueen Lake going on 46 years. As with most Corps of Engineers lakes in the state, the Corps owns narrow sections of land around DeQueen Lake. The WMA provides a good population of deer and turkey and even an occasional bear. State officials are praising the WMA as a great hunting and fishing opportunity, along with some great camping all in one spot. Quail, dove, squirrel, and rabbit are also found on the wildlife management area. The Corps began planning DeQueen Lake in 1958 through the Federal Flood Control Act, and construction started in 1966. In 1977, it was the first of the tri-lakes of DeQueen, Derricks, and Gillum in southwest Arkansas to open. Once the WMA was formed, hunting regulations could be customized to provide unique hunting opportunities while providing a safe environment for anglers on the lake and adjacent residences. The area south of Bellarmine Road is designated as archery-only hunting. No hunting is allowed at the park and camping areas, and the Dyke Seat Firearms Unit, the Jordan Track Firearm Unit, and the property north of Bellarmine Road are open to firearm hunting. Of the Tri-Lakes complex, DeQueen Lake is fed by the Rolling Fork River. The Cossata River is dammed to create Gillum Lake, while Derricks Lake receives its water from the Saline. And all of this watershed eventually flows into the massive Millwood Lake, along with Little River, which comes out of southeastern Oklahoma. Locals around DeQueen and residents of nearby Texarkana and surrounding areas into Oklahoma are the main users of the lake, according to Dylan Hand, the AGFC's fisheries supervisor in the southwest region. The Corps of Engineers maintains 3 swim beaches and several boat launches, plus 110 campsites, fish cleaning stations, picnic sites, and more. Some of the popular areas to camp include Bellarmine Park on the north end of the lake with 24 campsites with electricity and water, showers, flush toilets, trailer dump station, picnic areas, and shelter, as well as a boat ramp. There's an additional 36 campsites and pavilions plus boat ramps at Oak Grove Park and 17 campsites with water and electricity, showers, toilets, trailer dump station, picnic shelter, and boat ramp at Pine Ridge. DeQueen Lake WMA would seem to fall under hidden gems when it comes to what it offers both a hunter or angler or recreational boater. And speaking of activities at DeQueen Lake, the DeQueen Lions Club is again gearing up for its annual fishing derby scheduled for next month. This year's Youth Fishing Derby is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd at the DeQueen Lake Spillway. The event kicks off with registration at 8:30 that morning. The Fishing Derby begins at 9 and will continue that morning until 11 a.m. The event is being set up for youth aged 15 and younger. There is a limit of 1 fishing pole per youth, and all youth must be accompanied by an adult. The first 100 contestants registered will receive a t-shirt. There is no fishing license or cost required for this event. Arkansas Game and Fish will be providing the catfish for this derby. And finally, the Polk County Master Gardeners has announced it's offering a new scholarship program for a Polk County high school senior planning to earn a related degree. The group said the $500 semester scholarship will be offered to a high school senior in Polk County who is majoring in a horticultural or agriculture degree program. The scholarship is eligible for students at Cossatot River High School as well as seniors at other Polk County high schools. The scholarship would be offered to a student who plans to start college in the 2023 fall semester. Applications can be picked up at the Polk County Extension Office at 211 DeQueen Street in Mena, or call 479-394-6018 to receive an application or for more information. The deadline to return the application is April 15th. Check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the tasty fish sandwich from Sonic. A crispy fillet of 100% wild-caught Alaska pollock, crinkle-cut pickles, chopped lettuce, and creamy tartar sauce on a toasted brioche bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Fish Sandwich.
Sonic.
See menu for details for a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Ivan Smith Furniture Nashville's first ever floor model sale. Discounts up to 50% off select floor models and accessories, bedroom groups, sectionals, recliners, dining sets, and much more. We're making room for new arrivals. Don't miss huge savings store-wide during our floor model sale now at Ivan Smith Nashville. Looking for that finishing touch? We have clearance rugs as low as $40. Ivan Smith Furniture, 302 North Main in Nashville.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers. Both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
That's right. We're back live. KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And we do have a very special in-studio guest. Finally, Yes,
Hey.
in studio.
Yeah.
Huh?
First
we got
one of the
one
week to make it.
Yeah, I know it. We've been stacked.
Jerry Don Killian.
Yes,
over at Hale Real Estate. How you doing this morning?
Hey guys, good to see you. Good
doing
to be here.
Good. You doing okay today?
Doing great.
Not up too early.
Well,
No,
you
used
guys
to.
do this every day. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's only 8:15.
Yeah.
I wasn't,
About this is
I wasn't here at 6. You're halfway
Yeah.
through your day.
Yeah, well, a real estate agent, the market right now, man, you busy.
Yeah,
you got a
it's
lot
true.
to do. Yeah,
It's all
Yeah.
good.
We're talking about home improvement month right now, and what better way to improve your home than buying a new one? But if you're going to sell the one, I know we're going to talk about some tips on making it a lot more presentable and things that generally homeowners are going to want to see or home buyers are going to want to see, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to say, like, I can say from personal experience, because we had you over at our house not too long ago to give us a few tips on our place. Man, you got the eye for it. You know?
Well,
I had this whole list of things, and you were like, let's prioritize that a little bit.
Yeah.
So speaking of, I mean, do we want to launch off with that? Maybe anything in particular you say, hey, first off, is this a good time to buy a house?
It's always a good
time to buy a house.
It's always,
All right.
the right time is always a good time. To buy a
Yeah,
house,
there we
you
go.
know? Yeah. So I know there are people who are having a lot of questions about the market and about interest rates. You know, there was an announcement yesterday about interest rates, but let's be honest. Like, if you get into a house right now at 6 or 7 or 8%, our parents bought houses at 14 and 15 and 16%. So
things are kind of normalized.
You know,
on that
I mean,
little-
these 2.74% interest rates were pretty aberrational, and it's still a great time to buy a house.
Yeah.
And you can see that around here because we don't have a lot of houses on the market.
Yeah,
We don't
they get
have-
bought up quick.
We don't have inventory. Yeah, so
Right.
definitely a good time. But yeah, you know, to buy one, you usually have to sell one. And so during Home Improvement Month, there have been a lot of questions about what to do and you know what you can do. I mean, I think my first bit of advice is just find a realtor you trust and really work with them. You know, the perfect client is like Patrick and Caitlin, who say, you know, come on, let's take a look and do this together and talk about what we want to do, because there's always limited time, limited resources, you know, and you don't want to. I mean, if you're going to sink a ton of work and so on into the place, you're probably not going to leave it.
Yeah,
when you get it done,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. I think that's the situation you told me to watch out for. Is like you do all this stuff, you'll never want to leave the house.
You'll never want to leave.
the house.
You'll never want to leave.
Yeah.
You know, you won't maybe be able to do the things you might want to do in a new home.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, you know.
Well, so you take away from the potential home buyer. It's the fun for them to fix the sink.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, some things though, I'm like with the floors that I put down, I'm like, I kind of want to get out of here before I mess those up, before I scuff them up.
They look perfect. Let's go. Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. This is as good as they'll ever be. Let's get out of here.
Are there things that you find people hyper focus on that actually aren't that important versus things that maybe they're not thinking about that is like, this is a little bit more something that somebody might put their eyes on?
Ooh, and I'd love to split that maybe into a buyer and seller perspective.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, what you may think is the most beautiful sink in the world, your buyer may not agree.
Yeah.
Right. And so
everybody's different. Right?
Everybody's different. So I think, again, like having that realtor over to give you a really neutral, objective lens is super important, you know, and not reinventing the wheel, not trying to, you know, build an indoor terrarium, you know, or something. you know.
Or
a gold escalator.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
we like barnyard red everywhere, and it's like, well, that's not everybody's. That's only.
Oh, you're the one.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So super neutral, you know, I think just minimize, simplify.
Yeah.
I think another big mistake people make when they're getting ready to sell is, you know, remember you're selling the house, you're not selling your furnishings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
you had a good rule of thumb for that.
A couple of things. I mean, I always use the example like, you know, if you're selling a house with beautiful floors, don't cover them with huge rugs.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And maybe when you live in it, then you're going to
course.
have rugs down, your kids are crawling around, whatever. But when it's time to sell, you know, you're thinking of two things. You're thinking of people coming to see the house, and you're thinking of the way it's going to photograph. Because the photos now are what sell houses.
Sure.
I mean,
Right.
You know, I can't tell you how many people I'm saying, let's go take a look at this house. No, I saw the pictures. I don't want to see it. Well, okay, sometimes the pictures are not, you know, a full representation.
Sure, of course.
So, you want to think about what it's going to look like in the photos. So removing your collections of, if you sit at home and build computers, I don't know, right, moving all those things. Don't take me into a room that I can't see the room because they're so.
Because it looks like a NSA.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like a place that should be raided by the NSA.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So clearing things out. Cleaning off bookcases. I mean, the one rule of thumb is that I tell people sometimes. If it's any bigger than a grapefruit, take it away.
Oh, I see. Okay,
You were telling us that, and then I was looking around. Having a baby and then trying to sell a house, bad idea.
Yeah.
Because literally, since we've had Mariah, we have doubled the amount of stuff we have.
Yes.
And it's all bigger than a grapefruit, it seems, and I don't know where to put it all. So.
And that's okay. Sometimes,
Sure,
sometimes we do a lot of hiding for photos.
Right.
Because that's really... The house needs to look its best in the photos.
Neutral, you said,
people
right?
People are going to decide whether or not to come see it.
Based on
those photos. So again, don't go out and buy a bunch of new furniture. Don't go, just simplify.
I like it.
Clean.
Hey, and to that, I redid a room recently. We put some new floors down, painted it, and I was about to hang all the pictures back on the wall, and I was like, you know what? I love the way it looks without the pictures on it. Now, my wife, likes to have the baby fit photos up and stuff, but I was like, maybe if we're thinking about selling this, let's leave them off the wall for now with the fresh coat of paint. I don't have to put a bunch of holes in it.
That's exactly right. No holes in the wall, fresh paint, neutral paint.
Yeah.
Hopefully not
all your posters
a bright
up.
color, neutral, but, clean, right? Because there's nothing that sets your mind at ease more than walking into a really clean house.
Right.
Yeah, and just simplified,
and
minimalistic a little,
And if a buyer walks into a house that's not clean, then you wonder how well cared for that house is.
Sure.
It makes you think, hey, what else is deferred? What else is being,
Right.
Another tip I have is, and I'm a list maker to my core, but work with your realtor, make a list of things you want to do, and then prioritize.
Yeah.
Because you can't get to it all. Time is limited, but start your packing. The sooner you prepare for a move, the more you'll organize. You may get rid of things. You go ahead and start doing that. And so when it's time to show, things are not in the way.
Absolutely. Great month for doing all that. It's yard sale season.
Spring cleaning.
Cleaning, all that good stuff. That's I want to ask you, Jerry Don, because I feel like one of the common priorities or focuses when it comes to either buying or selling a house kind of a little is the kitchen and bathroom. What's your perspective on that?
Clean and organized.
Yeah.
I've never...
Not new cabinets?
I've never lived in a house where I said, gosh, there's just too much storage here.
Right.
Right? So everything off the counters, and that's hard.
Oh, so you don't have your air fryer, your deep fryer, your
waffle maker,
all of it just open and ready to go.
Everything off the counter. And I know that's hard, and it's not as important for every day when the house is on the market and you live in it. I'm not saying that before you go to work at 5 a.m. you have to put your... but
for the pictures,
for photos, for getting ready, everything off the counters, super clean, and organize your cabinets because, people are going to look in the kitchen cabinets, and if it looks again like there's so much piled in there, then people are going to say, "Gosh, there must not be enough storage around here."
Can I take an example from y'all's previous experience? Just a couple weeks ago it was, right? There's a few things at your house, Patrick, that are cool, but I'm not sure if they actually up the sale value or make it desirable. He has a couple of raised flower beds, and then a cool
garden beds. I don't put flowers in them. Stuff to eat.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, raised garden beds, and then also a path through a little bit of forest to a a cool little campsite of some kind. Like that type of stuff is desirable, right?
I'm so glad you mentioned that because there too. The landscaping, the outdoor area at Patrick and Caitlin's is beautiful. I would not encourage them to go buy $2,000 worth of shrubs to plant.
Yeah.
Because they may love azaleas and the new homeowner may like hydrangeas, right? So what I would say is two things. Clean it up, make sure it's super clean, well manicured. If you need to freshen up, use mulch.
Oh, yeah.
Or
yeah.
use some things that you can take with you,
Mm.
right? So maybe now's a great time to go to the nurseries and people are buying ferns and, things in pots. So hang those pots on the front porch
Mhm.
and then take them with you when you go.
Right.
But, that does leave a nice clean palette for the
Exactly.
homeowner.
For them to kind of personalize it the way they want.
Exactly. But yes, outdoor, even though we're so hot here in the summer and, outdoor living is important. And so sprucing up those outdoor spaces without spending a ton of money.
I hibernate in the summer.
Yeah.
That's why I stay inside. And,
Well, but one thing we're seeing, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, I feel like we're seeing a big exodus from a lot of big cities.
Mhm.
They're moving to more rural areas, but these are also people who, we kind of got by with COVID, not seeing these tremendous lockdowns and stay-at-home orders. But if you lived in a city, you experienced a lot of that. So what that meant is you spent a lot more time in your house than maybe you did before, which meant you had to really utilize every little bit that you had. And a lot of that might have just been time on the back porch, just trying to get outside because you didn't want to go out to these big public areas where, you may have more at risk. So I wonder if folks from the city kind of look at that type of stuff, look at your outdoor area, your outdoor scape a little bit more, and with an eye, hey, we're so used to trying to make everything we can out of every bit we have,
That's exactly right. You never know where your buyer's coming from. They may live in Southern California where it never gets above 84 degrees and be accustomed to being outside, and they may get here and continue to live outside, or they may get here and find it's too hot. But who knows, right?
Yeah,
so just giving them a neutral palette and a place to make a fresh start, is a great way to prepare, for them to fall in love with your house. Another thing I would say, and it's easy to say when we're speaking hypothetically, it's harder to say when you're in the moment, but think about taking away things that really personalize the space, right? So, now a lot of people have wall art that is kind of their last name or huge photos of the family and all that. Think about going into a hotel room. When even the nicest hotel room you've ever stayed in doesn't have a lot of little tchotchke things around. Certainly no photos of other folks' families.
Right.
Somebody else's last name or initial on the
Thomas
wall.
Kincaid photos.
When somebody walks into your house to look at it, you want them to already be thinking of it as their house.
Yeah.
Where they're going to put their name.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So if you can pull away some of that, you don't want it to be cold, right? But if you can pull away some of that.
But you do find that maybe some sellers will be hyper-focused, like, oh, there's this little stain on the concrete there, a missed brush stroke right there when their counters are, loaded with stuff. And it's like, listen, we need to think about, and it's all about the photo.
That's exactly right. Yeah. And I think making a list can really help you. There's also a form that your realtor is going to ask you to fill out when the house goes on the market. It's called a seller's property disclosure, and it lists things you've not even thought about. You're going to go through and say, oh yeah, there is that attic fan up there. I forgot that was even there, but and you have to provide that to a buyer, but you can fill one out kind of preemptively, and it'll help you think of every little thing in the house. And you may not know.
Yeah.
Right? I haven't run my air conditioner until yesterday for quite a while. So it's like, as far as I know, the air conditioner works. Now, the attic fan, we may not have run in 20 years. So who knows if it works. So you don't have to go around testing everything if you don't know if it works. But it will help you jog your memory, and then you and your realtor can look together and make a list of, okay, what is going to be really important to a buyer?
Yeah.
Work through that, get it completed, and then you complete a fresh one when it's time to go on the market. But it'll help you prioritize.
I think the biggest lesson we can learn today is, especially if you're gearing up to sell a house and you're everywhere, right, with it. You just can't focus. It's stressful. There's too many things. Getting with specifically Jerry Don, calling Halo Real Estate Sales and getting him over there to do everything with the realtor, kind of like arm in arm, really tackling it together is probably the right way to go about it.
Loved it. Nobody wants to sell your house more than your realtor. So, that's our job. That's what we're here for. So we're going to do our best to give you solid advice. It's emotional sometimes because we all love our home and our things. And so, but find a realtor you can trust, and we'll be glad to help you through it.
Well,
absolutely, man.
I've really enjoyed working with you these last couple weeks. You're just very down to earth. Have a really, you know what you're doing. So I want to maybe just wrap this up and just you're couple of years now with Hale Real Estate, or
it'll be a year.
It'll be a year.
soon,
So just anything you want to say about Hale Real Estate, maybe the team over there and your experience working with them. So
well, it's a pleasure, and I think everybody on the team, we all come from different backgrounds, different experiences, but everybody, truly at Hale Real Estate really cares about the client and really wants to see people happy and thriving. And we understand. I mean, for most people, buying your home is the largest single transaction in your life.
Yeah, sure.
And
one of your biggest investments. You're
absolutely.
Make, right? Yeah.
And so it's stressful. It's emotional. We understand that. It has to be on your own time. Sometimes we may push a little bit and say, okay, let's move along. It's a great time to get your house on the market, or so on.
Yeah.
But we want you to have a home you really love, and we want the experience to be super rewarding.
Yeah.
For you, so.
Well,
please.
I was just going to say, and that's that's why I particularly enjoy it. I was like a chicken with his head cut off before you came over one day. Like, my mind's in a million different places. I've bought a home, but I've never sold a home. So right. This is it was very stressful. You came in, man, and you just like calmed and leveled the playing field a little bit. We honestly felt so much better about our home and about the idea of trying to sell it after talking to you for just an hour or so that day. So
I'll tell you, you got all the great tips for the home improvement and getting your house ready to sell. At the end of the day, you are a salesperson, and he read you. That's what he did. He's like, this guy is, because that's one of the marks of a great salesman, isn't it? Being able to see your client, being like, okay, this person needs to be bashed into, like, I need to tell them what to do, or maybe let free and just hands off type of thing. He saw you and Caitlin and said, listen, I need to calm the waters here.
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, man, we appreciate it. Hale Real Estate Sales, obviously a great sponsor of our radio station, like everything we do. So we appreciate you coming up here and giving us some tips on home improvement, selling your house.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Jerry Don over with Hale Real Estate Sales. Give this man a hand. We're going to get into a break and then into some weather, brought to you by Genuine RV. Thanks a lot for coming in, man.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Perfect Temp Heating and Air in Idabel, Oklahoma invites you to stop by and see why they're the perfect choice for your heating and cooling needs. Perfect Temp Heating and Air now offers 2 options for service agreements to ensure your services are scheduled quickly and that your services are done right. Call 580-612-0789 or check out these new service agreements on our Facebook page. Perfect Temp Heating and Air in Idabel.
Thinking about getting braces? Go see Dr. Reese Lunsford at Ashtown Dental Clinic. He is now doing braces. At Ashtown Dental Clinic, Dr. Reese Lunsford is ready to serve you by offering outstanding dental care, taking new patients, accepting our kid, and offering extended hour appointment. Ashtown Dental Clinic in their new location at 1730 South Constitution. In Ashtown, call 870-898-5077.
Ashdown Dental Clinic, because everyone sees you smile.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. Or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more with exceptional customer service and satisfaction. Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
#1 country weather.
All right, let's take a look at the weather for today. We do have a 20% chance of showers and possible. Wait, no thunderstorms are possible. It just says kind of rain and drizzle. Between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., it's pretty specific. I just say during this day, watch out. It might be a little spitting.
It's going to be a wonderful couple of days.
Yeah, mostly cloudy, a high near 81 today. Winds gusting as high as 25 miles per hour coming from the south. And tonight, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Increasing clouds, a low of 63 this evening. Strong winds as well. Tomorrow, we're looking at 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be severe, my friends. High near 73 and winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Now, it should chill out a little bit by Friday evening. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, they could be severe, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Mostly clear, low around 47. I'd say tomorrow, just expect rain all day. And then Saturday, sunny skies. A high near 71 is the projected forecast. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers. So we'll see how this weekend shakes out.
And if you hear the EAS buzzer go off, it's not a test.
No.
Not now.
We've done the test.
Yeah, we've done the test for this week. Excitement is over.
Yeah.
All the excitement for the week is over.
All I'm focusing on is next Wednesday.
Yeah, and next week, I mean, in the next couple of days, if you do hear it go off, that means that there is some severe weather.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, man. Well, that was a great interview with Jerry Don, of course.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy, for sure.
And he's easy to talk to.
And he showed up.
Yeah. That's the number one thing.
That's the big key right there.
He showed up.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. So how about this one? 2 inmates escape jail and go to IHOP. So
They were hungry.
They were hungry. Greg.
No waffle maker in the...
No, there's not. You're in jail, okay? You have a chance to escape for 24 hours. And, distance and time, that's not an issue. Where are you going? Like, where do you got? Like, it's just for food. You're expecting the cops to show up at the restaurant and bust you as you're finishing the last bite.
Just for food? Where am I going?
Just for food, man.
I am going to... I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I'm going to get a great big steak.
Yeah.
And a great big baked potato.
Yeah.
And a really good salad.
Oh, yeah.
With some good dressing on it. And then for dessert, I think I want some cheesecake.
Some cheesecake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you're finishing the last bite of the cheesecake, and the cops pull up,
I
and you're
get
just
up and go, there you go, I'm done.
Put hands out, handcuff me.
What about you? What do you think?
Man, it's tough. I would think I'm gonna go for like the best breakfast diner. Like whatever, just the perfect. I don't know the one because I'm not even sure I've been to one, to be honest. Actually, I went to one in Austin. That was probably the best breakfast I've ever had. Between service, the food, the quickness of it, it's breakfast. It's got to be hot. Get it out here hot and quick. That's the point of breakfast. That's when I make it. That's my whole thing. So I would get basically the grand slam of a hometown style diner.
Right.
So I want bacon, I want sausage, I want both.
Yeah.
I want hash browns, I want scrambled eggs, I want a pancake, I want biscuits and gravy. I want it all, and I will attempt to eat it all before the cops come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they'd let you finish.
You think?
Yeah, surely.
Yeah. I can pay them off with a piece of bacon or two.
Yeah,
Come on. Yeah, you guys want in on this? It's huge.
So have you ever been to a real big breakfast buffet?
No, I've never been to a breakfast buffet.
And you probably don't even remember these restaurants. Shoney's?
Yeah, I know of Shoney's, never been to one.
Yeah, but I mean, they had a breakfast buffet that was outstanding.
Yeah. Where was there a Shoney's in Texarkana?
There was one in Texarkana at one time. And they, like you could go in there at midnight and there'd be a breakfast buffet.
Yeah. I guess I'm lying. Way long ago, I went to when I was a kid. Went to a breakfast buffet at the Fort Garry Hotel, which is one of the nicest, oldest hotels in Winnipeg. And they would do like a Sunday breakfast or brunchy buffet, and went to one of those one time, and it's just like bacon. Just grab a fistful of bacon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a few sausages more.
Yeah, whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just there. That's what I like, because if you wanted 22 pieces of bacon, you could get it.
Yeah.
And then if it was out in just a minute, there'd be more.
Yeah.
And sausage was the same way. Scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
All the biscuits and gravy you could want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a podcaster I like. I listen to his podcast, and he was talking about a strip club that his friends wanted to go to, and he's not a strip club guy, but he went there, and there was like a breakfast buffet, because I went exactly. And he was like, that I would go there every day just for the breakfast buffet, the greatest I've ever had. Yeah.
I've actually seen that before.
At a strip club?
Well, I have not been.
Sure.
Not that I've been, but I've actually seen where there was one.
Yeah.
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 Now, I've heard. There's another famous podcaster / rapper. His name is Joe Budden. He's got a huge podcast, massive, right? And he used to be like the strip club guy. And I've heard people ask him, so what do I do when I go? He's like, I go there, I order my food, I sip on my drink, I tip my waitress, and I leave. That's what he does at the strip club. He doesn't participate in the rest. Something he just likes to do. And he's like, strip club food is underrated. It's really good. Yeah. I've never been to one.
Yeah.
I think if I were to go, I would say no.
You've never been to one, or you've never eaten at one?
I've never been to one. Never been to a strip club. But I think if I went, I would say, no thank you, madam, on the dance. But could you bring me a menu? And I will tip you very well for it. You don't think I'd do that?
No. No.
Yeah. All right, maybe not. I don't know. I've
They
never
would
been.
probably think you were hungry because your mouth would probably be open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just putting
That
biscuit
boy
and
must be
gravy.
hungry.
Yeah.
He just
Get a
slammed-
biscuit.
Yeah.
Administer this man a bacon piece. Stat.
Oh, man.
Yeah, hospital food underrated. Like where there's lots of over there. Yeah, absolutely. Over there, the Sevier County Medical Center food. Check it out.
Yeah.
Just get lunch. I wonder what other places are there where it's like the food is super underrated. There's a couple. You know what? Wick's Easy Mart.
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Wick's, big, amazing hot bar, really good.
Yeah.
Locksburg Easy Mart as well. Excuse me.
But you like Easy Marts, don't you?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a simple man.
B&B Junctions.
Yeah.
They got an amazing. Their hamburgers are outstanding.
Yeah, I got to try that.
Yeah, their
I
pizzas are
drive
great.
by it all the time.
Their pizzas are great. They make their sandwiches. If you just want a cold sandwich, like a ham sandwich, they're amazing. I mean,
I like that.
Yeah,
I want that
meat.
Yeah.
So it's not like bread with a. I can remember. Like when I first got married, we'd try to conserve. So we'd get those little pieces of thinly sliced turkey or something. We'd put 2 of them on there. It's like you're eating bread.
Yeah, that's all it
can't-
is.
Yeah, it's just a film. But they don't do it that way. They pile it up on there, man.
I like that.
Yeah.
John Baldwin says, go try the buffet at the Golden Horseshoe in Shreveport. It's supposed to be good, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like places where they have underrated food, where you don't really think about the food that they have there. Strip club, hospital.
Yeah.
Not the reasons mainly people go, but then you incidentally get food and you're like, this is amazing.
A lot of casinos have really good food.
Yeah, casinos.
They, when we went to Las Vegas, we just got in a cab, said, hey, take us to the best place to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
So he took us down, to an old place where local people were eating.
Right.
It was like $3.
Yeah.
You to get that whole big thing. For
Yeah, I love
everything.
that.
It was great.
I love that. And really bars, like you were talking earlier about what do you want a sports bar to open up? 100%. If I had a sports bar here in town that I could go, I sit at the bar, I order my wings, I get my beer, I got the fights going up on the TV, you'd find me there every Saturday night.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I need it.
You forgot
What?
one thing.
What?
Miles.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When's daddy coming home? I don't know when. Whenever the
He's
fights are
watching the
done.
fights again.
Yeah, he's watching the fights again. He's in bed by that time.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
Yeah. You find me there every Saturday night that Allie allows me to be. Once every other month.
Right. I'll be there once this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there every Saturday night.
Yeah.
That I'm permitted to come.
I didn't even like those fights. I didn't even watch them.
But hey, we need stuff. We
Yeah,
do
we
need
do need
things,
stuff.
but we're working on it.
Yeah.
There are people here that actually have great ideas.
Yeah.
And are doing things to improve the entertainment and mostly for younger people.
Sure.
Greg Revels doesn't need a whole lot of entertainment.
Right.
He's going to sleep through it anyway.
Yeah. Tyler moved here knowing there was entertainment wasn't really on the table.
Yeah.
Like that's not, it's not a huge factor for me at this junction in my life,
Right.
It's just like I came from a college town.
Right.
where you could bowl and ski at the same time. You could ski and bowl into a movie theater and and then a movie theater bar combo. Like you could do it all, right?
Yeah.
Whatever your mind, whatever you was sitting there and like thinking about, should we go to Texarkana to play laser tag? No, I don't really. You could do that all.
Yeah.
I left that knowing coming here because you go 5 minutes in any direction from this town, you're in the beautiful Arkansas wilderness.
That's right.
That's the entertainment. That's the real entertainment. But at the end of the day, I do find it hard to meet people here, whether it would be dating per se or meeting a friend or like-minded type things, Plus, I'm weird. Nobody likes my things. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
That's not true. You met a guy that liked magic, was looking at the magic cards, and you blew him off.
I did.
Yeah, you just blew him off. He's probably still going back to that aisle.
Yeah.
He's wondering if you'll show up again.
Hey! And I have to be like, hey, my phone broke.
Yeah,
I
right.
dropped it in the toilet.
Hey, did you get another one? No.
No. I'm sans phone. Yeah, it's tough, but there you have it.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, you're right. There's not a whole lot of stuff to do around here, which makes it harder to that's one of the things that I try to think about when I look at things to do and things about that. I grew up here. Basically all my family's here. It's not, I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. I'm just here, and I've always got somebody.
Right.
Most of the time they're bothering me, but I've got somebody. Nah,
You do have somebody.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I think I do think that for somebody new coming in, you're like you said, you're an outsider.
It's cliquish around here.
Well, it's just I don't think it's really cliquish.
No.
I think what it is family-ish.
Ah, yeah.
And
Good
so
call.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think it's more like people group up into their families, which are big.
Yes.
I'm talking about family like even cousins.
Yeah.
And
I got
stuff
36
like that.
cousins.
Yeah. And so they're by the time you spend all that time with your family, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but by the time you don't have a lot of time for other people.
Yeah.
Because families do stuff together all the time.
Yeah.
And I know y'all are that way.
Yeah,
y'all do a lot of stuff
if you
together.
are in a family already, oh my gosh, does Sevier County have, and even the surrounding counties have a ton of stuff for you to do every weekend.
Yeah.
We have Angie Walker in here, and she always says, if you think there's nothing going on in Sevier County, you're not paying attention. And that is still true.
Yes.
It's just more community, more family style stuff, which is great. We were just talking about, say, the lack of a, maybe a sports bar, a bowling alley, stuff like that. Where maybe if you're a younger person and I have no friends tonight, nobody wants to hang out. Let's just go down there and see what's crack-a-lackin'.
It's tough to find that kind of venue, right? But I got to second what you said, Greg. Is that it's less. Living here as long as I have, I've never found it to be quite so cliquish as it is. Like the average person's got more friends and family that they want to deal with anyways. It's just and I realized that I lucked out. Really my best friend around here, he's from DeQueen, but he went off to college. He was out of the county for 5+ years. When he came back, a lot of his original friends had moved away or were doing other things, and it was just instantly we worked together. I mean, that's one of the, you work together. That's such a great segue into building a friendship or something. And I mean, 18 years later, I mean, that here we are still hanging out. It was just one of those the coincidence. He just came back to DeQueen. I had just moved here. We both didn't know nobody really at that point. It just went off from there. Other friends I have were maybe not from around. I realized like half the friends that I have all moved here from California.
Yeah.
When they were kids. So
that's an odd one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't want to misconstrue. I'm not complaining. There's definitely no complaining going on here. I moved here fully knowing that you want to entertain yourself, get a family, and do community-minded things, or let's go camping and swimming and all the great things that you can do around here. That's all fantastic. Hiking and anything outdoorsy, biking.
Bike trail.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love the idea of Jacob Taylor, like a little worried about what's going to pop up in his DM.
Yeah.
Soon.
I don't know, man. You never know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just not going to attempt it.
Yeah, I'm not going back there.
All right, fine.
It's hard, but hey, you know what? All we ever hear about is how hard it is for women to make friends. You know, my wife tells me that all the time. It's so hard for women to make friends. You know, guys, I think, have it tougher because, you know, there's just.
I'm thinking ultimately women hate each other. That's all I hear. Every woman I've ever dated.
It's like a power.
I hate my friends.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like a power struggle.
Yeah. But then they're like, oh, we're going out Friday night. I'm like, don't you hate all of them? Well, yeah, but come on, we're going out.
No, we joked about this before. Is that women? No women wants to be friends with another woman that's better looking than them, whereas guys love to be friends with guys that are better looking than them, just for the leftovers, if anything.
Yeah,
spill off.
The trickle down effect.
Yeah, the trickle down.
That's Reaganomics, baby.
Reaganomics,
trickle
right
down.
there.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. But I think one of the things I think about the differences between the sexes is, if Tyler and I are mad at each other.
How many are there?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
That's what I'm saying. If we're, as men, if we're mad at each other, we're either going to fight, we're going to yell at each other, but then it's going to be over with.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe hug it out afterwards.
Whatever I see, when I see with women,
friend fights.
Well, it lasts. They don't forget. I mean, it's
until it gets to the point where like I hate her and I don't even remember why.
Yeah.
With a dude, there's always a chance. We've said it a bunch of times on this radio station. We might fight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't probably last been in a fist fight. I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
But you listening out there might have it. But with two guys, there's always a chance.
The possibility is there.
Yeah. That we might fight, and then after that, it's mostly going to be all good.
And guys will hang out to have a good time. Whereas like women sometimes seem to hang out just to get one up on the other. Like, oh, I'm going just because I got these great pictures of my baby. I'm going to show off, or because I got my hair did, or bought these new pants. But it's a power struggle. It's just this constant power struggle.
You kind of got the thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like that.
You have that Bud Light commercial image of like two guys, or a few guys, clinking beers down in the basement on the couch watching the game. Like, hopefully the wives let us get away with this. You're there for a good time, right. and the kind of thing in your mind is you're thinking like, your wife is up there going like, how can I ruin this?
We're gonna get raked
how
over
I?
the cold.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all right. We're speaking the truth here.
You're speaking your truth.
A couple of friends, a couple friend. That we're good friends with
that are a couple
yes went over there not too long ago, and I like me and him, we just go out, we're just watching like sprint car races on TV, having a couple of cold ones the whole time. I walk in at one point and I feel like I see the two women are just competing with one another, who's the better mom. It's like, y'all are messing this up here. All right. That's not what friendship's about. It's competition. All right. I mean, to some degree, yes, but guys don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, I guess there's a healthy amount.
You know what? We talked about the sports bar thing. I got a great idea. I think we need a combination iJump bar.
iJump bar.
Yeah.
What is iJump again?
That's where all those trampolines,
Oh, yeah.
You put your kid in there and you go over to the bar.
Yeah, right. You go to the bar.
I thought you go to the bar, then you go to the trampoline.
Where you could see the kids smack up against the windows and stuff,
That's the beautiful part about Chuck E. Cheese. They serve beer.
Yeah. Yeah, but man.
See, I want to go to a place where you go to the bar and then they have the trampolines for you afterwards.
Well, they're separate. Well, you can do it if you want to. I mean, you can jump too, but this separates the kids from the bar experience.
Yeah.
So you can sit over there, have you a cold one, and watch them through the window as they jump and break their legs and do all that stuff that they do at the iJump.
Yeah.
I would hate to be
you have to sign the liability waiver before you go in there.
Definitely. Several pages in triplicate.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. I agree. But come on, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if it's a thing anymore, but you order a pitcher of beer at the table and you and the dads drink that, and then the kids. The only way you can eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza is if you're a kid or you're drunk. That's like it's both similar, states of mind there. So, and then you get to watch the animatronic things sing the song, and You know, you go up there, you're like, "Go out of the way, kid. I'm skee ball expert." Just destroy a little kid in skee ball. Come on. We need a Chuck E. Cheese here. That's what I'm campaigning. Bring more Chuck E. Cheese for Sevier County. No,
Oh,
no,
man.
okay. I have no support.
There's enough bad pizza in the world.
Yeah,
Chuck E.
yeah.
Cheese,
All right,
more
better.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm thinking about my idea of the bar that has trampolines in it. I'm starting to realize I don't know if I could pay the custodial staff enough to actually clean up the mess left behind from that.
And all the liability waivers.
Yeah, yeah. Because those only go so far.
Yeah,
they're not worth the paper they're written on.
No. All right, we got to take a break. One last break before we get out of here. It's the Brew Crew.
I don't know about you, but after a long day at work, I like to relax with a glass of my favorite wine. And if that doesn't do it, my favorite tequila usually will. Plus, it means a trip to my favorite liquor store, a great place to find all your favorites. Zuniga's Liquor Store, out east of DeQueen, a place to find all the favorites. Now open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturdays. Like them on Facebook and enjoy all the favorites they have to offer. Zuniga's Liquor Store, the favorite liquor store.
Did you know that people exposed to secondhand e-vapor absorb nicotine from the aerosol? Secondhand aerosol, incorrectly called vapor by the industry, is not harmless. Secondhand e-vapor contains nicotine, ultrafine particles, and toxins known to cause cancer and respiratory distress. If you need help quitting, call 833-283-WELL today to talk to a trained counselor and develop your quit plan. That's 833-283-9355. Brought to you by UAPB, Minority Initiative Subrecipient Grant Office, the Department of Health and Legacy Initiatives.
Is your lawn waist high to a giraffe and your lawnmower is no longer cutting it? Route Sales and Rentals offers a full line of Bobcat mowers, tractors, excavators, and skid steers. Right now, save big during our spring sales event. All Bobcat merchandise is marked down and ready to go. Stop by Route Sales and Rentals, Bobcat of Broken Bow on South Park Drive, or check us out on Facebook.
Are you recovering from an injury or health-related setback? Mena Regional Rehabilitation offers a wide range of services, including physical, occupational, speech, and language therapy, dry needling, cupping, pelvic rehab, and so much more. Our therapy team is here to help you recover and get back in the game or simply back to your active lifestyle. Contact Mena Regional Rehabilitation Center to discuss your personal therapy needs. At Mena Regional Health System, it's patients first, always.
We are back. Yeah.
Never mind. You're not invited then, Greg.
Yeah.
Because I have 40 pounds of wings at my house right now. I desperately need to figure out something to do. It's taking way too much room in my freezer. And maybe we should have like a wing cook-off.
Yeah.
How about drumettes? You got any drumettes?
No, they're portioned wings. So
yeah.
should have
drumettes you're talking about the flats, right? Like the ones with the two bones in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
People always go for the little drum, the little but the flats are the best part. Come on. You just have to learn to eat them, folks. You can't go like this. You just stick the whole thing in and then pull out
clean bone.
Two clean bones like that.
Yep.
Cartilage and all.
Yep. Take it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you prefer like a Cajun or like a buffalo wing?
I'm not. And that's the thing about me. I don't like the buffalo sauce.
Oh yeah, me either. It's too stingy and tangy for me.
Yeah, it's not what I like. I think I like that to be a little sweeter. But I'm kind of like you. I like lemon pepper, really good. I like Cajun.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite barbecue sauce?
No.
Or like a preferable one? That's a hard question. I'm sorry. I don't mean to throw that at you.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not much on using barbecue sauce.
Okay.
If I do use some, it really doesn't matter which one to me.
Okay.
I mean, my wife picks it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I like a dry rub wing. Yeah. I like garlic parmesan where it's it's buttery and stuff, but it's not soaking. I like barbecue wings. I like getting messy with it, but if I have my ultimate preference, it's going to be like a crispy dry wing with.
I'm so torn. I love some wet wings.
Yeah.
Man.
The thing is, especially when you get to those hot sauces or even the barbecue, don't need them. They don't need to be slathered like that. No. You can get the barbecue on them and still have them crispy.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a light coating.
A light coating.
Got
Just
burned.
toss them.
Yeah, it caramelizes a little bit in the fire.
I've seen people making wings, and they put it all into the bowl, and there goes in the olive oil or the vegetable oil, whatever, to help it cling, and then like the entire bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's. Like, you really don't need that much to coat all the wings, and you put them in the air fryer, and then they come out crispier than a mug.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
It
and still barbecue flavor.
See, and one of the things I've found out since I started growing this beard, is that stuff really bothers me.
Yeah, they do.
The old soup
Because,
strainer.
it's all it gets in every and you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't overcome.
You got to
that.
push through, man.
Yeah,
you got to just push through.
Yeah.
The first.
What's the plan?
I don't have a plan.
It's good. I
don't have
can't
a
imagine
plan.
you without it now.
But I was eating some ribs the other day, and they were a little,
a little messy.
Just a little messy, not wet, but a little messy, and it was like a big red ring around here because it gets on, which looks really good with white.
So if you need a half a roll of paper towels after you eat, you know it's good.
Yeah,
all right.
You got to go wash your face.
Yeah,
So.
paper towel's fine, but once you start getting the beard straining going on. Moist towelette. That is
baby
king.
wipes.
Yeah, baby wipes.
Baby wipes the best. My recommendation, my pro tip: if you're listening, you ain't got a baby, still get baby wipes.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Just have them next to the toilet,
everywhere,
next to your table.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about my baby wipes, though, is now I've associated the smell with what they're wiping up.
Yes.
So I used a baby wipe to wipe my face like a month ago, and I was like, I just wiped my face with pee. That's what I just did.
Oh, the baby cream is what gets me. It's so. It's like lotion. Your skin soaks it up, and it's just all I can smell in my hands all day.
Milk is ruined for me. I've learned it's not the Lucky Charms. It's the milk. Any type of cereal I eat now, all I smell is sour formula burps. That's what milk smells like to me now. I wish we could talk all day about this, but we have to go. It's time for the day's reminders, my friends. The end of the show. That's news, obituaries, and weather. Anything else you guys got going on apart from mentioning Bailey Discount Building Supply?
I'm out.
Yeah. I'm out
This
too,
is
man.
it for me.
This is it. Yeah, you're gone tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gone tomorrow.
And for most of today.
Yeah.
So I can't
You're
rely on
fighting
you.
polio tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do
All
some
right,
of that.
good deal.
That's right.
But we got to remember Bailey's.
Yeah, Bailey Discount Building Supply. Also, the first time I checked it out yesterday, because I'm out. Okay, you know what? We're going to push it on a little bit more. I need to go to Bailey and I might need your help, Patrick, or somebody's help. I need to build a desk for my computer. Now, I don't want to go and buy a desk with the metal legs and this and that. I had an idea, and I want to go through with it. I want to buy just a tabletop. There's just the top of a table that's already finished, all right? And then 2 really good cabinet-style drawers that'll sit on the ground, and then I can lay the tabletop across it so it has a nice wide. I need wide. I need to go this way and that way so I can have my computer here and then my keyboard here, my musical keyboard, my other musical stuff, and then at the end also have a mic stand, so I need something that's like tabletop here, just basically like as if you were to buy a long, skinny dinette set and just break off the legs, and then 2 cabinets. So I'm hoping Bailey Discount Building Supply has what I need over there.
I can fix you up.
You can fix me up?
Yep.
Okay. I need help, man. I need it. I've been looking online.
Now, you want it to look good, or you just want it to be functional?
Function over style, 100%. That is my.
That's my motto.
That's my motto.
If it works, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Not at all.
Yeah, my wife unfortunately doesn't agree with me. But so
let me be your outlet. Let me be your outlet. For bad-looking barnyard stuff that works. All right, it ain't gonna break.
That's right.
Couple of old filing cabinets with a broken folding table stuck on top of them.
Let's do it.
Or an old door.
That's my.
I took the doorknob out, and you can run your cords through it.
He's using my idea.
That's brilliant.
He's using my
That's
idea.
actually brilliant. Old door. Take that stuff out. You can run the cords.
That's what
through
I
it.
was going to tell you.
Darn it. All right.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I learned better.
Yeah. One day, maybe. But Bailey Discount Building Supply, for whatever project you have in mind, I'm certain they can fix you up. I'm going there today, I think, to just kind of browse, and see what I can find. We appreciate them. 880 East Conroy Drive. And the reason why I mentioned that, I went to baileydiscount.com.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's something I didn't know existed. So they do have a website. Check that out.
Pretty
It's
website.
it's very pretty. So there you have it. Time for the day's reminders. We appreciate them. For Jen, for Greg, for Patrick. Goodbye, Greg, all week. This has been the Brew Crew. I've been Tyler Massey, your main host person. God bless you guys. Have a great Thursday.
Your number one country, 92.